Trying.
I decided a better choice for the Boogie documentary segment will be Fire Emblem Engage. The grind continues.
I thought it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like, I remember thinking,
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube, look at you guys. You're good at this. I can handle it. Go fuck yourself.
he's 298.
Rice is so
So I'm asking for your help as we head into
The troll thumbnails.
I need $7,000 a month. I'm not making $7,000.
Financial ruin.
And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough for that.
We're definitely gonna get demonetized watching this.
On the streets, right? Like, this is gonna keep me in a house.
So guys, can I introduce you to the love of my life?
Because I love him and just imagining.
It's Boogie.
This is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to save my career.
What is no one YouTube?
Now, they didn't have to imply that he paid hookers. You gotta watch the whole video.
Is astronomical.
It's like the Biggie documentary, but without rapping. Basically without talent. Yeah, Jessie pregnant, sadly.
And I hope to win your love and your
I mean, thankfully.
This is a guilt trip. He's guilt tripping his audience, like, and like he kind of
Cucumber?
don't watch his videos.
I hear Richard. They put him in a video. Wow, thank you, Mike. Thank you. Okay, this is the actual video. The Dark Sad Life of Boogie, 1738.
That I have
Official documentary.
that every person in the
Wow.
world would fucking kill for. And I fucked it up. I'm gonna be mad about that.
Millions in career earnings. Big ups, Dingus. You're here at the perfect time. I'm about to torture myself the same way everybody else did and watch the Boogie documentary. At least on stream. I still gotta play the last not Fire Emblem, the last Wario game. So no way I'm playing a new one. I gotta wait for your playthrough. His downfall from internet fame. Okay. For a period of 9 months, I had exclusive access to his day-to-day schedule, personal contacts, and financial statements. Topics explored in this film could be upsetting to some viewers, and we start off in a tub immediately.
She liked a lot of child.
Immediately, we're in a tub.
That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And one of my favorite memories with her is us sitting in this tub, her playing with rubber ducks as I washed her, and then when we got out, I took her to bed.
Yeah, Jonah King should have went to DSP house.
Happened.
And we start off with DSP like rubbing cream on his foot.
Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Money comes in.
And him cleaning his joystick.
The longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my money is. I don't know what it's doing. The only thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload.
What a
Well, here's everything.
what a fucking clown.
If you want to see, there's
What a way to go.
$2,758 in my bank account right now. And let's see if
Like he couldn't throw half of it into crypto.
I'll have about $700 to live
Come on, dog.
20
You appreciated anything you had.
from YouTube. So I'm just going to live off of $700. And I'll probably sell some cards along the way and use that money to make ends meet as well.
Shout out the card sellers.
I owe $600 on. And on top of that, I still owe $63,000 on my house. I think my net worth is zero. Once you pull the equity out of the house,
What all the collectibles, all that.
sell off all my collectibles, and pay off all my debts, I think that puts me at $0. Shit.
Maybe DSP watched this last night instead of whatever TV show it was talking about.
Yeah, this is the hard part. Back to reality.
You can give us this breakdown on the tub segment. Despite a gastric bypass, Boogie continues to struggle with his weight. He beat the surgery. There he is. The big bug. You know how
But my best
some people could be the biggest blood? He's the
This is
biggest
the one
bug.
the ladies love. I call it my meat apron.
We need a better name.
2 meat curtains. There's a second one. I have 2 glorious meat curtains. I don't like showing it to people, and people don't like seeing it.
So that's why you put it in the beginning of the documentary. Oh, okay. Sad music. La la la.
Well, my real name is Steve Williams. I'm known online as Boogie2988 because there's a lot of famous Steve Williamses, and I'm not one of them, right? I started the YouTube channel.
Hello,
back
Steve.
in 2006, right at the very beginning, and I
Oh, man.
got
It's a
famous
tough day.
for comedy,
It's gonna only get
as
tougher.
well as like life vlogs and just sharing my personal life with other people.
What's up, ladies and
Dingus is one day away from leaving us. DSP is closer to coming back.
That's the kind of woman I married, so give her some love in the comment section.
Boogie broke or not broke anymore. It used to be broke.
This is where
It's been tough, man.
8 hours a day.
It's been tough. 2018 views per video, 280K. 2023 views per video. They don't even want to tell you. 17,000.
6 to 8 hours.
Oh.
Trying to figure out how to save my career. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie the 98 Country I was getting to the power of the internet. And today,
Yo, man.
a little
Well,
bit
you know what we're gonna do.
why you gotta do better than I do.
Dingus, this shot will be dedicated to you.
I told everybody, this is the center of my world, right here in this recliner with my dogs.
Rue.
Television, playing video games on that television. But the other day, the audio on this TV started to go out.
We're pouring up some fireball.
It would crack.
And we dedicate this shot to all the chill people and everybody in Boogie Nights. 7654321.
And then
Let's fucking go.
the TV stopped crackling. And now I have a $100 sound bar that I don't need. But I know I'm supposed to be budgeting.
Boogie just wasted money
Because that's my TV, because that's my
in the beginning of the video.
because it's the only thing I do. It's one of the only things that bring me peace. Like, I'm like, I have to be able to hear my fucking TV. But that's
You
everything.
make a good point, sir.
Mitch Hedberg said, I'll just
Who?
do enough heroin. And
Oh, okay.
OD'd on heroin, right?
Right.
I guess every addict tries to manage,
Spending money brings him peace.
but I don't know, man.
You should get like a video game that let him do it.
About compulsive spending a minute ago? Yeah.
You should get like a
Dude,
text paying video game.
a lot of money on stuff.
Bill Payer Simulator.
A lot of the money went. And like it
Stupid
felt
shit?
really compulsive at the time.
Video games. Oh, women. Women. Between 2018 and 20, this is why I told you to watch the whole video. They fucking tell you. Between 2018 and 2021, Boogie spent over $200K, $200,000 on sex workers across the U.S. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I wonder how many and how many, like, times, you know? Like, did he spend 10K each time? 1K? Like a couple hundred? You know? Was it $70 here and there? Were they like pulls? They might have been like pulls. They could have been 2 100K ladies. Oh, dude, he had that lady that was fucking trying to scam DSP. He had the real one. That's tough.
I am a former.
And what make it really fun if you go back in time and you listen to Boogie talking about it and maybe denying it? I feel like I watched him deny that.
Website. You can probably guess which one. From
Ew, who you?
Looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations and I took them out to fancy
It's like what the rappers rap about.
and shit.
He bought me dinner. He got me a purse that we were talking
Yo, wait a minute.
He got me a
So this brings another question. The money he spent, the $200K, is this a part of it? Is the tricking a part of it? Or did he spend $200K just on them, like to get with them, and then he spent more? I don't know. I'm assuming this is a part of all of it, though.
$5,000 on just
That's tough.
You know,
This dude was, man, fuck no.
have dinner. Maybe we're gonna fuck,
No.
and you're gonna enjoy a nice.
You know what?
You don't normally get to.
I'm moving forward positively.
So he was really funny. You can definitely tell he was nervous.
Yeah, he was getting a lady experience, the complete girlfriend experience.
Which was very unique.
What the fuck?
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like
Yeah, uh-huh.
beautiful women. Fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got
Ah,
to
yes.
do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
We got back to the hotel, and I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie 2988.
She regretted. You got paid.
Experience, and I don't mean to fashion.
Oh, we're gonna get mean.
Rules,
Listen up.
Rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find a stick.
Demonetize. It took me a long time to find the stick.
With 2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
She quit being an escort, a sex worker style lady, because of Boogie.
I don't really care.
What?
I'm a 48.
She made that shit up.
Never got to fuck a model.
Fuck you.
This let me fuck a couple of models. Is that wrong?
It's a bro moment. Perfectly timed
We
flip.
have some of the women in this area that are local and
Man,
need to go out. They'll go
uninstalling.
To they'll go to a show. Maybe
In
to your place.
fucking stall.
They are expecting something in exchange.
Can I help them level up in Fortnite?
Shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the
You go out with me and I help you get achievements
I
in
think
Battlefield 4.
cute.
One of them achievements is co-op, required.
She's
I think it was
definitely
Battlefield 3.
built
Battlefield 3.
different
Maybe Battlefield 4
than
too.
we would always go for, but
Boogie, what are we doing? Get me out of here.
so I deserve to go to Disneyland with a
The advertising is a website,
I
Loki.
deserve to go to New York and explore Times Square with a beautiful girl.
Man, what the fuck?
Like I deserve that, and I want that, and I've never had it. Man, if I had that money back
I deserve to fuck models.
that would
I'm a
be
YouTuber, damn it.
right now. That $1,000 is my entire health insurance payment. I don't know if the prostitutes get with it, and I hope they spend.
This is what you making me watch, dingus? What the fuck?
Could use that shit right now. You know.
Big booty black ladies.
For a walk.
Big black boobies.
You can't tell me he doesn't know.
What the hell is going on? Okay, we move forward. We're looking at some dogs now.
Prep your brother. He's great. He's actually, I actually really love him a lot. Leo.
I know how much these things mean to you. What's it like to have to sell them
Filled with
to be able to
secret.
live?
So selling off these things kind of sucks because I've been playing Magic for 30 years.
My cards.
The cards in this box, I opened back in 1994. I opened them in like 96.
Whoa.
And I've held on to them ever since.
It's Gaben?
Like they're a piece of my childhood. They're a piece of my history. I thought I was going to get buried with this stuff.
Hey, you show this to somebody and make them squint, they're gonna be like, oh shit, that's the dude, the Steam Man. There he is.
1994. I opened them in like 96. And
That's him back in the day.
I've held on to them ever since.
He lost weight.
Like they're a piece of my childhood. They're a piece of my history. I
John
thought I was gonna get
Steam.
buried with this stuff. This is my stuff. This is me. This
Was
is
that a King of Fighters card and a Soul Calibur card pack? What the?
YouTube last month, but I did not make enough without a sponsor or something like that. I'm
Look how much money he making. And that was what, 17K views?
This is
Man,
on the streets, right? Like this is gonna keep.
you wish you knew how much the guy was lying about not making on YouTube.
I think it's bitter.
You know, he mad underestimate that shit. Anytime anybody honest about how much they make on YouTube, it seemed like a fucking outlandish amount
I'm selling collectibles.
and an undeserved amount. That's how the rappers get all the chains.
I'll sell it all.
And I'm going to sell enough to help with mortgage, but I'm also going to sell enough to be able to play Magic tonight. Because I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people like knowing I'm broke. Like that's embarrassing. I can't afford $30 to play Magic. So I'm spending $30 to play Magic tonight.
That's fire. Minus 30.
Okay, so this month.
Yes, we are here at the Magic event.
So I needed to pick out like $1,000.
Gengar in the background.
There's a couple of cradles in there.
This dude look like a card buyer. He actually looked like a card buyer. Is that Blanca on his shirt?
There's a city.
It's not Blanca. It's some guy. You probably know who that is.
Traders in there.
It's Monkey Man.
Piece on those.
What?
That better not be
I thought
Goku.
we were looking more like 400, 450.
That dude look buggy as hell. I thought it was Blanca.
5 is what it's down to.
Oh yeah. Those suckers
Good
took-
lord.
Damn, it might be a Saiyan, huh? The hair is definitely Saiyan style.
These are reserved
That's Gloku.
cards, Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn.
Not going anywhere but up.
Okay. Well, you say that, but the dual lands went down.
I mean, yeah, all right. As long as I'm getting mortgage money, as long as I'm getting some cards there tonight, okay.
$400. Very nice.
You gave me these back. Mm-hmm. You want to sell them until I come back in here because I'm not going to sell them to anybody else but you.
Okay.
Make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
What's paying for this?
It's like he was ordering as Francis.
That don't hurt.
Dude, if he ordered fast food as Francis, maybe he can get it for free.
It's because we're fucking outcasts. We're in a kind of small
Some
town.
cloud food.
Autistic as shit. We're awkward around women. We're awkward around people. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. And then I come back here and I'm looking at all the shit I need to sell. And I'm surrounded by all the shit that I bought for YouTube videos and stuff. And it's hard to not think about what a fuck up I am. But that's why I go to the arcade. That's why I go to play Magic. That's why I have my friends over. Because for just a few hours, I'm not that fuck up from YouTube. I'm just Steve Williams. I'm just me. Oh,
Hello,
this
Steve.
is my Saturday night crew. We get together every Saturday.
Imagine being Boogie friend.
Magic. We play board games. We do Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I'm going to Boogie House.
Magic the Gathering. This is my crack. This is my cocaine. I met him at the magic shop. I met him in the magic shop. Now him I met at the magic shop. This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met because he was roommates with a friend I met at the magic shop. Okay, so I have $1 million question for you guys. Every Saturday we get together. Every Saturday I order what? Pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get us, right? Like I normally spend like $100, $150 every Saturday to like feed us. And like, I showed
What's
my
this
big flex today, and I'm not like I've never wanted to.
The I can't pay for all food
I'm at a
segment.
point where
No.
$6 a month would be useful.
I mean, we've
$600
been
a month.
telling you for
We could all chip in, man.
care about the food that much.
Okay.
Like, don't
Lie.
get me wrong. I like having snacks and soda when I'm over here because I don't eat those at my house. But
Oh my God.
we definitely said it throughout the years. Like, you don't have to feed us, but
know you have.
you do
Bruh.
it anyway. So
When are we going to start bringing girlfriends around? Also, when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around that aren't hookers? Because that's all I've brought around for 5 years. I mean, like, we haven't had, like, legitimate
He
girlfriends.
was looking confused as hell.
You haven't dated in a while.
Boogie, what is this question? You giving us the talk?
yeah, a while out. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, you've like, had some, I think you've had, like,
I think he's a good guy, yeah. I think
Yeah, he want to fucking look at their girlfriend. Nah, I ain't bringing my bitch around you. What you talking about?
a lot, and he cares about what people think about him a lot.
Jacob.
He's a fun person to be around and to laugh and make jokes with. And sometimes we open up and we have like really personal conversations, and I enjoy getting to know
Fucking
him
Jacob.
as well.
Willing to do things for us. He's offered to, take care of us or offered us a room if he needs it. He's still gonna make some of the same jokes. You know, we all have.
Seth is extremely robust.
Sincere kindness. It doesn't always show up, but he does have a lot of
Flint.
passion for people.
I think he's just a guy.
Sam.
With good.
Of course, Sam. Yeah. I should have known.
Bad as a lot of corner to the internet think he is.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
Okay.
The N-word is just a word. If you guys left and these cameras weren't rolling and I was sitting here alone in the dark.
What is the segue?
Is he asking when the last time his friends made it
There's
was?
no magic power to it.
But he's not saying it right now. See?
I'm not gonna say it on camera where it could hurt somebody.
Ah!
I like dark jokes. I say fucked up shit. I think the darker something is.
That's why he like dark jokes. Get it?
Rape, murder, child abuse. The darker it is, the more important it is to make jokes about it.
What? You're right. Oh God, what's he gonna do?
I'm still alive. She's dead. And yep. So fuck her. And now she's dead. That's a lot of money.
Mocking the death of his deceased girlfriend.
I
Oh
don't know.
my. Thanking a minority fan for that donation. You know, I remember this clip.
And yep. So fuck her. And now she's dead. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person.
Did that?
Or is it not? I don't know.
Did this clip play because of the shout out before? Or is that fake?
Says you can't put your finger into a clitoris.
That's gonna be DSP when 672 tip him one day. Wow, that's a big tip for a person of color. I think. I don't know.
Finger into a clitoris.
What?
Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You gotta
What?
real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing. No,
The super dark humor. Hey, you got the fucking prop. Interesting prop. It's got like a speaker on the back.
When one guy,
Two-rated shirt.
a month of his time gathering every link, every video.
I didn't know. I don't think I ever watched the video.
1998, and he compiled it.
I just saw pictures and I heard / saw people talk about it. So I don't remember seeing him shoot. So I'm assuming I never watched it.
They would all
How exciting.
that mega thread. Well,
It was like thugging and loving it. I ain't even blinked.
bombard my sponsors.
Oh God.
Look as bad as possible. Again,
What we do now?
bombard my sponsors.
I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say that these all technically happen, but I would understand why people would say that they happen. Because I'm familiar with almost this whole list, and I'm wondering, how could I be familiar with this list if it's all made up?
To make me look as bad as possible. Every time I got a new sponsor, they would bombard me. And
Oh man.
they dropped me.
Talk about my sponsor. Oh. All right.
Ready? Are you ready to step back into 1988? You ready to go back to my childhood? Because that's what's behind the star.
Video games.
You know what? Do you want to know what this represents to me? This is everything that was good about my childhood. And when I walk back,
Should let them in
it's
for
like
free.
going back in time, except things aren't completely shitty. So this is
Give us
the
some
classic. I mean,
strawberry.
I even have a Pac-Man tattoo. This is the game I most identify with because it's about a little round guy running through a maze, trying to figure shit out, eating everything in sight, and getting chased by ghosts of his past. So I'm basically Pac-Man. I know it's simple.
Yeah, he got all of these fucking arcade cabinets at home that he leave on all day. But then he got to go to this arcade because it's like a different experience than the arcade he got at home. Like, what the hell?
I was walking to the bathroom.
Dude's wild.
And there was a loud snap sound, and things kind of shifted in one direction. And now my foot is swelling into my shoe, and it hurts really badly.
I was about to say, how injured is he to be limping like this? But then he was explaining.
You never know.
You never know.
You don't know if you'll wake up tomorrow. You don't know if today is that stroke or heart attack you've been waiting on, or if it's going to be a healthy day and you feel real good for a change. You never know.
Steven Boogie 2988 Williams, 1974-2023.
So I don't know.
Question mark?
It could fucking be today. Do I think I'll make...
R.I.P. Boogie.
Yeah, probably. That's only 2 years away. Do I think I'll make 60, which is 12 years away? Probably not.
Here's everything that's wrong with Boogie.
Oh, fuck.
Low testosterone, testicular hypogonadism.
Don't look these up.
Sleep apnea, swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow, seborrheic eczema, chronic back pain,
Every time
protein in urine.
it rains
That's
and
from
What the?
folks.
That is everything keeping me alive. We have losartan, tramadol, bupropion, sertraline. Did I deal with back pain? I deal with nightmares. I'm always tired. I don't know the last time I did sleep. Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
High blood pressure,
What the?
history of gastric bypass, intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency, because like most gamers, I hate the sun, morbid obesity, major depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes,
Dude, we need Amberlyn to watch this.
blood pooling in veins, varicose veins,
I don't think she know who Boogie is. She would have name dropped him at least once.
or lumbosacral intervertebral disc. That means my back don't work so good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course, I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
So it's a waiting game now, and it's just about making the best of it. Just enjoy what you got when you got it. Sometimes that's a chicken quesadilla.
Who wrote this? Mike Cum. You know, Mike Cum. I mean, Mike Clum.
A documentary that was generally
It's him?
entertaining. You realize, wait a second, everything he
It's
does
him.
is depressing. Everything
It's
he
Mike Clum.
the saddest shit I've ever heard.
That would be half of my mortgage right now. $10,000. And it's just about making the best of it.
This is the first documentary I'm doing. I can't put out a documentary that's this guy the whole time because I don't want my brand new channel to be known.
This is a promotion segment?
Making documentaries about the most depressing people. That
Oh.
It's just like, what the fuck happened to this guy? What the fuck happened to Boogie?
Part 2. What the fuck happened to Boogie? I invited a mental health counselor, a comedian, and a YouTube consultant to assist in analyzing Boogie's down. Wait. Daniel Bryan.
What made people
We're
originally?
analyzing Boogie's downfall.
It could
with
be
Daniel
as
Bryan.
simple as just that positive attitude.
Why not use your only life to make the lives around you better?
Oh,
Fuck you.
God.
It's none of your fucking business.
There you go. Based Boogie right there. Not motivational speaker Boogie.
He starts to become more interested in money.
I just like making content. I just like talking to a camera. I just like doing cool stuff. I just want ad revenue. I just want YouTube to pay me a fair amount. That's all I've ever wanted.
Concerns about money.
If I could teach you anything, it's to hold on to the money you get.
Oh, are you trying to manipulate?
You got a bag? I want it.
Giving you money?
Uh
The
oh.
answer is yes.
Oh.
Give me some money.
And
Okay.
interested in complaining.
I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be.
Those fun Boogie clips.
Thank you.
I'm a walking embarrassment, dude.
We do. Look at me. I'm fucking disgusting. Better, I'm a piece of shit.
I will never function the way you function. It's not possible.
That's why if you're griping to your viewers, if you're
Give me money. I need money.
I mean, that just leaves a sour taste in people's mouths.
Most manipulating YouTube ever. They didn't watch the guy yet.
Already closed.
Right. So if there was
My family?
making people feel depressed, I think Boogie would be in the right business.
Like, that's just my life philosophy at this point. Just face down in the mud. That's pretty much how we live our lives.
Whoa, it's Shroom Dukem.
That
I had 2 shots already, Shroom, and I'm suffering in reality.
I have to tap
Watching the Boogie documentary, suffering on the internet too.
And
Welcome to the internet.
so much of that money is going to doctor's appointments and tests, and all of that is just to fucking stay alive.
There are plenty of different content creators that have various mental illnesses all over social media. And some just say, it is what it is, and this is what I'm going to do. Boogie tends to be really obsessed with this idea that it's favorable to have people feel sorry for you, and that kind of victim mentality where you can...
Well, I guess we're banning this dude. He's a fucking idiot.
People have compassion on you regardless of the reason they're doing it.
It's Derich! I look awful. If I look like I've been through hell over the last...
And you're now banned.
Most notably, I ruined my body. Like Jerry, I ruined my own career. Maybe it was the imposter syndrome. Maybe it's because
It's
We
been,
love you, Boogie.
I think covert narcissism is the right phrase. Like, oh, look at how pathetic I am. You should feel sorry for me. You would never be mean to me because I'm so pathetic, right? Oh, I'm so fat. I'm so weird. I'm so...
Yeah, this is a very honest documentary.
I grew up in an abusive family and an abusive home. The amount of pain...
The truth about why I'm so fat.
So vulnerable narcissism has a number of characteristics. A person can be considered a vulnerable narcissist without having them all. So with vulnerable narcissism or covert narcissism, we see pessimism.
I feel
This music, though.
and confused and lost all the time, every day.
Hypersensitivity to criticism.
I can't handle this kind of hate.
Maybe Boogie's so much of a boogie, nothing could really make him look good. It either make him look like a victim or it make him look bad and like a victim. I like to think DSP's in the same position. You make him look like a victim or you make him look bad and like a victim, but you can't make him look good. What you gonna do? Talk about his years of amazing content creation? You don't even want to claim half of it.
Please go ahead and dig deep.
Please.
I sure would like a free fucking Tesla.
Leaving oneself to be special.
How many?
Jesse syndrome.
4.5
We all have that.
YouTube subscribers.
One.
Steven!
Steven!
Watching the same things over and over again.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie 298 coming at y'all with me.
This has to be rock bottom, right? I hit rock bottom, man.
His fall from grace is so catastrophic.
Not happy about it.
People are sick of...
Boogie and Richard should do, Boogie, Richard, and the other Richard, Review Tech. They do the Shirt Off podcast. All three of them do a podcast shirtless.
I don't think he's getting his
Boom.
views back. I don't think that.
That's it. They're just shirtless.
The only thing to do now is go a different angle. But I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but how do you change yourself? Like, viewers are smart. Like, they want to see you. They want to see what you're interested in.
The Cucumber Cast.
I don't know. You got to get a job. Maybe in this case, GameStop.
GameStop. Joke. Get out of here with your joke. Boogie agreed to attempt to get a real job. Okay. Okay. This is the reality show segment. Like Paris Hilton trying to get a job at McDonald's.
Nice to meet you. My name is Dawn.
I don't think I can show up that early, you guys.
Honestly, probably...
She show up at noon.
No problem.
She's supposed to be there at 8.
And so you are here today because you are seeking employment.
Yeah.
You're seeking out new work opportunities.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your background.
You don't even try. I'm nervous.
Where you think you want to go with the experience that you
Well, I don't want to do anything with this. I'm a piece of shit.
Gaming store back in
I'm going to show up late every day.
2007. I am disabled, recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's
That a benefit?
The downside of that is I am extremely depressed. So
Oh.
some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history.
Oh, I forgot I enabled that.
And no education.
Big up, Shroom Dugan.
And when
The
you Google
shot with me redeemed.
might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and I'm
Oh.
a pedophile. Shouldn't
What?
I'm also
Oh. What? But this is legit what DSP would do.
aggravated assault.
He would do this. If you look up stuff, you'll see half-truths and negative, toxic, disgusting, gross stuff about me.
definitely don't think it's impossible, but you have some challenges.
Yeah.
Lots of things in life are about your mind.
Oh, man. They're just having fun.
And you're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't. And you won't.
I did work in the porn industry for the better part of 7 years. So, I mean,
Be real with me. Do you really
I agree,
think it's
Panda.
a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
it depended on the job, I would. I mean,
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
Get in the ring, man.
it depended on the job, I would think. Like at a strip club, maybe.
This dude's a jokester. A fucking jokester.
What would you think his chances are here of getting employment in the next 3 months?
I'm not
All
sure.
right. We got the shot coming up. This is still the other bottle and not the fancy one, as you obviously can see.
A candidate, and they would ultimately be the ones to make the decision as to whether or not we would
Big up, Shroom.
presenting someone like that to our
We dedicate this shot to the Shroomers out there, the Shroomy sisters, me, Ree,
Hey, Mike. Listen, dude.
and everybody else. 7654 321.
Real job, but I just want to let you know.
Let's fucking go.
I'm not going to walk into some job when I have 4 million subscribers on YouTube.
What do you mean, some job?
What I'm going to do instead is go back to making content, go back to telling stories and entertaining people and making money doing it. You want to check back with me in a couple of months? Let's see how things are going. All right?
Yeah, I put the green paint on my face. So we got
Go lay down. Go lay down. Good job.
the professionally styled beard.
Yeah, so I mean, things aren't great. People are still mad at me on YouTube. My view numbers are pretty much
My
zero.
views.
I'm having trouble breaking 10K on an upload right now.
Minus 50K subs.
Oh. Not everything is bad. I've got at least one good thing going on. Can I show you?
Oh, God.
So this is Desi.
I'm not going to say anything.
Desiree.
How much you paid, Boogie?
Been dating now for months.
I know your history. How much did you pay?
I don't know what it was. It was, I guess it's his energy, his curly hair, his glasses. I must be into nerds. I guess, I don't know. He's just adorable to me. I like him.
Well, I bet.
He was going through a lot, and I randomly hit him up on Instagram, and I told him that I support him and that I'm always here for him and stuff. And so.
Hey, Booger. I really love your content and think you're super cute. You and me should just something. What the fuck it say? It's a fake message anyway, but I'm still reading it. You inspire me and just want to let you know that I'm always here for you. The thing is, Becky sent Amberlyn a message like this back in the day. Way back in the day. Because she felt bad and thought she was going to kill herself. So she sent a really nice message. This is almost exactly what Becky said to the T. Like, that's almost a direct quote.
I told him that I support him and that I'm always here for him and stuff. And so it started from there.
Oh yeah. Hey, thanks. I don't normally respond to fans. Okay, fake Boogie.
Right? It doesn't make sense on paper, but then practice and in reality, there was just something there.
Oh yeah, I bet, man. Something.
So it was pretty
like
crazy.
Minecraft.
I just felt it.
Split screen.
I felt an energy connection to him before I even met him, and I don't know. That's just how it is.
And the Aaron Berlin method. You find a depressed YouTuber or streamer, and then slide in the DMs. Cat and DSP, Boogie and this lady, Aaron Berlin and Becky. This happened before. Proven.
In fact, we may or may not have talked about it a little bit, and we may or may not sit around fantasizing about it and thinking about what it's going to look like. And
Boogie, you don't even believe that shit. That's why you took your glasses off, because you can't even see it happening. I get it.
Right now on camera, what would you do?
Run away.
That's a good sign.
Boogie has improved my life tremendously. He just makes me happy, the happiest I've ever been. And I'm not alone, and so that he just completes me. Growing up without a father figure has its challenges. Like, you just don't have that support system that you would, and the advice that you
Oh shit, we went to this girl house. We growing up with her now.
I don't ever want to be alone. That's another thing. Maybe that's why I have stuffed animals. I don't ever want to be alone. And so
Interesting.
It's just nice to have company. And
Sorry, Mr. Presley.
Yep, I agree.
the dogs, I get him his water.
First Santa,
whatever
then
he wants
this.
and requests, I just mainly is to take care of him. He takes care of me, so.
Ah, yes.
Sometimes I pick weeds.
My name is Boogie.
Cause like,
Guitar music playing. I'm cutting the
these
grass.
vines.
Living with Boogie. Oh, should she have to do everything? It's not fun, huh?
That if you are a 40-year-old
What?
man and you have a Snapchat, that means you're a creepy dude. Turns out my theory was right. I have a Snapchat, and I am.
Video game moment. He's connected to everything. He really about to like tap in. I just knocked my mouse over. He's really about to tap in. That's how you feel when you downloading the game through Steam. You feel like this. I have entered the internet. I'm tapped in.
I found that person, and they have
The Boogieverse.
It's creepy to date somebody half your age or
This how it's gonna be to play VR games 20 years from now. It's gonna be multiple layers and levels of VR, and it's gonna be the most expensive one. But it's gonna be mad immersive. And experimental.
found that person, and they happen to be 20. And I get that.
I
It's
have
creepy
entered the Boogieverse. I'm locked in.
half your age or younger, but people can call me creepy if they want. If she's happy,
Eating the,
and I'm happy,
eating the data.
be the biggest creep you need me to be.
God damn it.
As long as her and I are happy, you can be as mad as you want.
I'm mad right now.
Sexually,
This is some good vibe. Volcano high music.
time.
What? Demonetized. Hell!
Sexually, we both seem to be having an excellent time.
Seem to be.
I would say this.
Oh. The dogs are there. Help! Demonetized. Banned. Blocked.
A little off today. I had a friend tell me I look like a samurai on vacation.
No.
I was going to ask if you could see it, but...
No.
In the front here, and I think, what are you, a YouTuber or something?
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 17 years.
You've been on YouTube for 17 years.
4 million subscribers.
Okay, and this is your...
Dingus said it on his stream, but this is basically the part from Nutty Professor. Women be shopping, women be shopping. And then he look at the guy and he's like, damn, you fat. And he just make fun of him all night. And then I think we get a fade to black. It's legit the same scene. It's like he fucking copied it.
You keep looking at him and never answering the question.
I think about that scene all the time. He was like,
We're gonna do that though. It's to be expected. You're right.
It should be on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it.
Yep. Fuck.
Sweet cash. He's not manipulating me. I love him for him. He doesn't control me. We're a team. He supports me
yeah.
in everything I do and everything I want. He's my support system.
I bet.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him on Def Comedy Jam many times. Y'all give it up for my man, Reggie Warrington. Give it up, give it up.
Oh my God, it's Reggie. He's a little blurry. You gotta get the Blu-ray. Is that really him?
Oh, yeah, he sure is animated. What's up?
Bruh.
Women be shopping, baby. Women be shopping. Damn, you can't stop a woman from shopping, baby.
That's true. Women do shop.
See what we got in here tonight. Oh my God. She's unbelievable. Look at this.
Ah, yes, women and their shopping and their hair. Okay. Look at that. This is how DSP feel on level 1 when he's doing this little joke one-liners in the opening. He feels just like this. Okay.
No.
Uh-oh.
She got
Hold on.
more extensions than eggs.
He getting nervous. Yes. He's getting nervous.
Excuse me, I'm gonna...
Ice dancing.
Pick that up for you.
No. No.
I think I found where they hid Jimmy Hoffa.
We found the main victim. You ain't going to the bathroom now. Bring that ass here.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Okay. You better sit back down. Bruh.
Boy, so fat every time I turn around, it's his birthday. He gotta put his belt on with the boomerang.
Bruh. He couldn't stop. He just had to keep going. He's like, all right, this was pretty funny. Now I'm not done.
Oh, look at this is with the woman too. Oh, no. Who is sucking whose titty?
Talk about my wife. The moment.
Oh, no. Who is sucking whose titties over here?
Look at this fucking. What is he doing? And look, we get the sad music. It's just like the Boogie doc. It's just like the Boogie doc.
He must be on that new diet.
He about to cry now.
They go outside with the red shirt on, all the kids in the neighborhood say, hey, Cooley! Yeah, man, I bet I cut his bad ass open and bleed chocolate milk. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Now we know what's eating Gilbert Grape, don't we?
That's how Boogie felt.
A samurai on vacation?
Talk about my wife, please. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
What are you, a YouTuber or something?
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 17 years.
You've been on YouTube for 17 years.
4 million subscribers.
Okay, and this is your
What was that clip? Like 4 million fucking idiots.
much younger than you. Suspiciously. You know, it's never good when you say, well, she's an adult. Is this a sex trafficking situation?
What the hell is she even wearing? The most sus outfit.
And I hate it when people single them out. I hate it when people like.
We're gonna do that though. It's to be expected. You're right. We're different, but
Fuck them, right?
yeah, fuck.
Fuck them.
Fuck the trolls, man.
He's not manipulating me. I love him for him. He doesn't control me. We're a team.
Uh-huh. I believe you.
Everything I do and everything I want, he's my support system.
Let me get a McCrispy.
People in the chat during that segment were posting sick emojis. Stop. No. And the like.
What do I think about his dire financial situation? I think it's scary.
Yeah, what's so scary about it?
That he might lose it all in a day. He might just be homeless one day, but...
But what will you do?
So if I'm broke,
Where will the stuffed animals go?
okay, if we end up back on disability and it's me, you, and Chad living in...
Big up Chad.
And we're eating McDonald's every day, and that's...
Just some guy named Chad.
You gonna be able to handle that?
Yeah, I guess
stay in
it's
that?
me, you, Chad.
Hello, Chad.
McDonald's every day in our small, cute apartment.
Because, I mean, I'm hopeful that people will go back to watching us on YouTube. I hope that people will be...
No.
People will, like...
No.
You know, I can go back to live streaming full-time again and do, like, 6-hour live streams like every other streamer and, like, grind it out. But, I mean, there's a very real possibility that one day I won't be able to do that anymore. And we're going to have to live off of whatever we can... Are you prepared for that?
As long as I have you, that's all I need.
This is a discussion DSP and Cat had. If I was to lose everything, honey, like if no one supported my stream, if no one showed up, like, this is something that may have to happen, honey.
You're broke.
I'm broke, yeah.
And she was like, what? What?
Even if he does go broke and has to sell the house, I'm still
No.
He's the only one that I love and I care about, and there's only one of them. And so I'm not just gonna up and leave him for money, because money's an issue.
Fucking Chad.
I love him, and just imagining...
Crying segment, I don't fight. Out of nowhere.
I mean, my biggest fear is dying on her. If I die in the next 2 or 3 years...
Is that really your biggest fear, Boogie?
I really want you to understand how actually sick I am. Like, I don't know if you actually get it. But this is my health summary. This is everything that's currently wrong with me. My risk for stroke or heart attack is astronomical. I am essentially a walking time bomb. I'm so...
Boogie has had a health saga before he could have a saga.
Really wish I had
Him and Emerlin, they're like eternal health sagas.
I know. I'll never be ready for it, but I know. I don't want you to be alone. Okay?
Wow, Boogie always trying to chase the hoes away. He probably get bored of them fast.
Not that I remember.
If you run her away, he can go back to paying for some random one. Think about it.
My therapist keeps telling me the same thing. When you learn to love yourself, all these things will fall into place, and we just got to teach you those skills. And then I turn to my doctor, and I'm like, what do we do? He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it.
Fix
and then they're
it.
telling me that I'm the one that has to fix it.
I'm the
what the
one.
hell I'm doing. And I'm making less and less every month, and I'm scared shitless.
Yeah, it's it looked pretty tough.
Yep, that's right.
We've been dating now for months.
Did jury do that?
That's not all, folks.
Jury did that.
He supports.
How dare you?
I don't know if you actually get it.
Yeah, we go back to the crying.
Dying on her. If I die in the next 2 or 3 years on her, that's just going to ruin her life.
Sound a bit egotistical.
I really want you to understand how actually sick I am. Like, I don't know if you actually get it, but this is my health summary. This is everything that's currently wrong with me.
La la.
My risk for stroke or heart attack is astronomical.
La, la,
I am essentially a walking time bomb.
The 49.
I'm so fucking sorry for that.
According to this video.
Really wish I had taken better care of my body.
Yeah, I know. I'll never be ready for it, but I know. I don't want you to be alone.
I've talked to my therapist since me and her have been together.
3 months? Oh yeah, I forget. They haven't been together for a long time. Oh. Whatever.
Teach you those skills, and then I turned to my doctor. And
Don't think about it.
What do we do? He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it. And then they're telling me,
How could I forget about that?
I don't.
It's only been 3 months that I'm being together.
And I'm making less and less every month, and I'm scared shitless.
La la la.
Making his way to the
Oh shit, boxing match.
Watch it, Sparky. So my
Dude, we watched this boxing match on stream. It was during this subathon.
boxing event.
Wow.
And he's giving me a slot.
Look at this dude, this Keebler elf. Ack.
This fight pays $10,000. No chance against me. What the fuck?
No chance. The champ?
People are going to see me win this thing. This is where I turn it all around. Right here.
Oh yeah. We turned it around.
Stops the contest, and therefore your winner, Wings.
Watch the way he hits my head. My brain got shocked with each one of those. It's ricocheting against my skull.
So since you guys were here last, I did have a bit of a windfall.
No chance in
Which
hell.
bought me some time here in this house. The problem with that is I spent more than $10,000 getting that fight together. So by the time
Oh, this part fucked up.
all I did was put that $10,000 back into savings.
This part fucked up.
Being in the new relationship.
Massive L for Boogie. And all Boogie supporters. This entire documentary. If you supported Boogie in the past, you have taken a huge L.
For a second.
You just pay for him to actually pay for escorts. And literally waste money on crypto. And to be broke.
I pay for doctor's visits, physical therapies, labs.
He don't even have a champion.
have to pay for the
Whatever, he got the cards. I'm being mean. He do have those dumb physical cards, which are actually worth something, but you know.
16 came out, I had to buy
Even a boxing match. He took an L for that. He lost the fight and he wasted money.
right there.
What?
But if you take out all of
Oh yeah, he had to buy some games he didn't even stream.
sandwiches,
Because, I don't know why the fuck he didn't stream. And he only eat lunch meat sandwiches.
For a second. My health insurance is $800. I have $500 worth of medical bills.
Talk about my L's, please.
Utilities. I pay for doctor's visits, physical therapies, labs constantly. I still have to pay for the car that I drive. I still have to pay for car insurance. I still have to pay for health insurance. Diablo 4 came out. I had to buy it. Final Fantasy 16 came out. I had to buy it.
You think he beat the game?
Came out. I had to buy
You think he beat any of these?
for the video games right there. But if you take
Does he even review games? He had to buy it. What, to be a part of the discussion online? You know what?
sit here.
Probably. That's probably actually true.
Netflix subscriptions, all I pay for is internet, utilities, medical bills, mortgage. If I pay for just that, I need $7,000 a month. I'm not making $7,000 a month, and I have no clue how to do it.
So they're still in a shrink wrap. Probably.
Welcome to this stream Real Talksy. Thanks for checking in.
1 week later, we cracking a can.
So there's something.
What are you about to waste money on?
There's a lot of research that came out of Europe, and now we're doing it here in the United States, where psychedelics can help.
Oh, okay. The drug taking segment, and then they clock out.
Abuse, people who've gone through trauma, people who deal with post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm all of those.
You better take a sip.
To be honest, I'm scared shitless. It's one of the only things I haven't
It's
tried
like that
yet.
Twitter meme where you list the finances help me
So
budget
let's give it a shot.
$200 games I don't play yet.
Man, groceries are so expensive, and it's a dude that take a picture of that basket, and it's like a bunch of fucking Oreos and bags of cheese and Doritos.
Adopted the name Flaming Star. There's one thing that's undeniable is that there's all
We just do mushrooms in the woods at the end of the movie. The movie, I'm calling this.
what's really
The local guy,
Who am I?
the local drug dealer.
When you seek out hallucinogenics, it's going to allow everything else physically here to relax. The emotional stuff is going to come out, trauma's going to come out, but afterwards your atoms are going to go back into their original position.
This is really what they do at the end of the video.
He'll be mind, body, and spirit all one together. We're all connected.
I believe
When
it.
you get to a certain point of understanding inside your intellect mind,
The ghost of his spent money.
you realize your hands are basically like USB ports.
So these are the.
Big ups USB
Crazy
ports.
to think that something that just grows out of the ground has so much power, and I'm actually holding it in my hand right now. But here we go.
Let the hate bucks flow.
They don't taste bad. Honestly, that doesn't taste too bad.
They're pretty good and dry.
Hand right now.
He got the hate bucks.
But here we go. They don't taste bad.
You thinking about the flavor?
They're pretty good and dry. Everybody just says kind of earthy.
Great flavor. Blanca's pissed. Oh gosh, she's back. Oh, she's back because of Blanca. Blanca? Now I'm fucking pissed. How dare you?
Honestly, that doesn't taste too bad.
They're pretty good and dry.
Blanca keep bringing
Everybody just says kind of
whatever that is back.
Stem and all.
Oh, the whole thing, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the club. May God bless you and be with you on your journey.
Blanca basically have the same shorts that the girl had in that clip. It's been so long since we've seen him. I don't even remember what he's wearing anymore. But I know he definitely twerk in the game.
I think we've been about 20 minutes in.
About 15, yeah.
About 15.
He waiting for the bean to kick in.
About 15 minutes in, and I started to feel things are kind of wavy and kind of disconnected. It's kind of like my brain works on multiple channels, and like I have to pick and choose what I'm concentrating on. I have driven balls. I have no clue where the
He feeling like the champ now.
who I am, and I don't give a fuck. I recognize.
Like he really feeling like the champ.
It's the second part of
And maybe the GOAT.
of letting go. And we're going to get to the other side of it. I told you they'd come. It's going to get nice and bright in about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And the reflection in the water is really cool too. So what do you think was the first trauma that you experienced which basically set up like a defense mechanism for you?
Man, yeah, my parents are just crazy. They're broken people.
Parents?
Oh.
Yeah.
He grew up on drugs.
People who are like trying to oh, okay. Okay. Yep. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What?
Like, they don't, I mean, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. That was the dumbest shit. Oh,
He's losing it.
Like, I've just been waiting for the right time to just drop that shit.
So, when did you feel the need of this separate personality? Was that like what you used as a coping mechanism to socialize with?
Oh, that's exactly what it is, right? Like, I didn't know what the hell, I didn't know how to communicate what I was dealing with or what I was going through, and I just...
Right, we put on these different faces in order to deal with situations in society.
You try to give people what the hell they want.
And then you felt like that was the need to make up Francis or other personalities?
Yeah.
Are you ready to let all that go?
Yeah, please, man. Oh my God.
Francis was a split personality. We learned it here today.
Happiness. Like, this is the first time I felt it.
He wasn't playing a character. It was his other personality coming out.
Just all the things I've been worried about.
Because you are the master of your own orchestra, man.
It's a game, right?
Just let him go, so it's up to you to choose.
Well, goddamn.
Steven, can you get up? Hello?
I'm still not sure I'm like really here yet. I don't really want breakfast. That's change. Jesus. Oh, guys. Let's go.
You better take a sip.
It's just all bullshit. Like, none of this matters. None of it. It's all a construct. It's all a simulation. It's all it's a fucking video game. You know when you die, I think I died last night. Physically, my body was fine, but I think I went back.
This video is just promoting shrooms in the end.
The void we come from.
I'll do that enough, damn it.
And I think I'm still in it. Except I'm also in this physical corporal body, but I'm also...
Ah, yes, the corporal body.
...it and controls it, and... God damn it, I feel like I'm in control. I feel like I'm in control of myself for the first fucking time.
Wow. The first shroom trip
The stuff
blew his mind.
I normally worry about, like worrying about my finances, worrying about my internet, worrying about what people think about me. It's also incredibly stupid. It's all just bullshit. I think I'm gonna enjoy making YouTube videos again. I think I'm gonna enjoy live streaming again.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube?
Oh no.
To the power.
When I make a video, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people watch. That is still my dream job. Everybody falls off. That's part of the deal.
Every single month. He had tons and tons of money.
You start off as a nobody, and for a short period of time, you're a somebody, and then that star burns out like every star does. I was lucky enough to get hit by lightning. I was lucky enough to get to live my dream. I was lucky enough to get to enjoy all of that, play this game.
What the fuck? We're acting like he actually died. Like, before we were done making a video.
We got an opportunity to shine really bright.
Boogie is still broke. With happy music, by the way. We're celebrating this moment. Yes, I'm still broke. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Boogie still broke, yeah. Boogie still broke, yeah.
You genuinely believe that I can make a comeback?
I did when I showed up.
Not anymore.
Realizing
Oh.
that you're absolutely fucked.
Okay, all right.
Stuff.
Unfortunately.
He got pretty mad because he can't find his Mountain Dew. And I gotta be honest, the funniest part is he tried to find the Mountain Dew in the microwave. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know how we can recover after that mentally. Let's watch this fucking stupid video. An official Boogie video.
When the doc drops. Link, as usual, is going to be down below.
Thankfully, it's really
I'm
short.
excited about people's reactions. And while this documentary is about me, it also does feature a lot of my closest friends, and of course, my girlfriend, who's been part of my social media now for the last 3 or 4 months. And my girlfriend, Desi,
3 or 4 months. They've been together for like a year for all we know.
Towards the end of it, when it gets a lot more uplifting and wholesome, it's because of her. I honestly think, having watched this thing, she kind of saves the doc. Without her in the documentary, the
Oh
same
my goodness, listen to him.
it is a much more darker and bleak affair. We started dating about 6 months ago, and genuinely, she has been the
Stuck in the middle with you.
my life, and I felt
If only they paid for the licensing, we could have had that song.
a lot of people have been
You know that one song?
relationship and possibly
Yeah.
so, but they've also had a lot of questions, and I'm hoping that this clip, along with the documentary, will help answer some of those questions. So sit back and enjoy.
If he does go broke and has to sell the house.
Even if he does go broke and has to sell the house, I'm still gonna be by his side.
Why is that?
Cause he's the only one that I love and I care about, and there's only one of them. And so I'm not just gonna up and leave him for money, because money's an issue.
Money. Money!
Because I love him, and just imagining a life without him is difficult.
I mean, my biggest fear is dying on her. If I die in the next 2 or 3 years on her, that's just going to ruin her life. I really want you to understand how actually sick I am. Like, I don't know if you
Seems like a bad play.
actually get it. But this is my health summary. This is everything that's currently wrong with me. My risk for stroke or heart attack is astronomical. I am essentially...
The darkest part of the documentary is like a major point of the documentary. No, a major point of his life.
Fucking sorry for that.
Being sorry for everything because he's Boogie.
Really wish I had taken...
And having a super cool girlfriend who like him and don't care about money.
I'll never be ready for it, but I know. I don't want you to be alone.
I don't want you to be alone.
Okay?
I've talked to my therapist since me and her have been together about overcoming it. My therapist keeps...
Is she gonna get a free house at the end of this? If she lucky.
fall into place, and we just got to...
It's gonna fall into place. The ultimate plan.
I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
I got the house.
Wake up tomorrow and suddenly not think I'm a piece of shit. Then I turn to my doctor, and I'm like, what do we do? He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it. And then they're telling me that I'm the one that has to fix it.
This is like the second promo trailer.
And I'm making...
But he uploaded it after the actual documentary happened. Interesting. Boogie being hyper intelligent, like always. Link to full film in description. Lucky for us, we just watched it. Let me close some tabs. Well, that was the dark, sad life of Boogie 1738, the official documentary. Not to be confused with those fake documentaries. We can only hope the DSP June the guy documentaries is good, but it won't be because he didn't go to his house. Or if he did, and we don't know yet. Yeah, you guys, June actually came to my house.
I got an anonymous dollar tip. So if you watch, what? First of all, you don't even have the name of the detractor correct. He's basically saying if I watch a detractor stream who's restreaming right now, it'll become a paradox, a stream paradox. I'm well aware that this idiot restreams my shit constantly illegally, and I don't care. I don't need to know about it. I don't care about that loser. So let him do whatever the fuck he wants on his own shit. Circle jerk himself and his stupid fans stealing others' content because he can't do anything original for himself that anyone would ever watch. Okay. And also let Chewed said the content stealer and his fans are brainless idiots. There you go. There you have it. When you have no talent, you steal content from others.
I forgot the singing segment.
No talents. You're a no-life loser and you steal the content. Third out of the third cheer, he said, to be honest,
Third out of third.
Olive Branch a couple of months ago. For a moment, I thought maybe everyone would come together and be friends. Hate only ages you quicker. The bottom line is, none of them...
Hate only ages you quicker.
Oh, you know, we didn't consider it. It was basically like immediately, oh, fuck Phil.
Hate only ages you quicker is fire. That's fire. Okay, exclamation mark sub count. We are close to the goal. Some fucking piece of shit. Did you know someone put a turban in one of your fan arts? A turban. Tevin. Oh yeah, it is. That's actually what we should call it from now on. He would not be the turban from now on. Turban just sounds gross. Yes. Yes, the turban. It's like Dave. He's the one. The turban. Like a Pokemon. Oh god. What fan art is it, by the way? Because I was aware of it months ago, but not recently? I mean, it's not obvious, so to be suddenly hiding shit at this point is pretty ridiculous. Talk about desperate for attention. I think you say he don't care too. Yeah, which one is it? This is really funny. Which one is it? Just tell me the art. LOL. And people start responding to him basically. Oh my god, what game? LOL. The one where you and a cowboy had. They don't want to tell him the exact name of the game. But it was Red Dead Redemption, I think. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this. LOL. But yeah, I'm totally going with Tevin from now on. He took a L that day. He took a good L.
Alright, Orcs or Dorks, thank you for the cheer, but I'm not going to bring up the past. Gazora just cheer said, Phil, I went to check out your new channel.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, here we go again. There's some guy stealing your content. I don't want to know about that, Gazora. I understand that there are people who steal my content illegally every single day just to be negative jerks. I get it. And yes, it is bad and it sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, you know, I appreciate you trying to give me a heads up here, but there's nothing that can be done. You know? The guy's a no-talent hack who can't do anything.
That's a Blanca shirt.
Without me, he would be a nobody. So, you know, restream Phil and just talk shit about him constantly so I can get some kind of...
You don't even know where you're going in the game.
Can't do anything for myself, as I have absolutely...
See, he just ran past the thing in a weird way. Like, he didn't see it?
So, you know, restream Phil.
Maybe he didn't.
Shit about him constantly so I can get some kind of attention for myself because I'm a nobody who can't do anything.
Oh no, I have to go back.
So, you know, I appreciate you trying to give me a heads up here, but there's nothing...
Bro, he's fucking speed racering. You know? Yeah, he was just supposed to go to the left right there. And he just keeps going. And then he loops back around.
You know, and go from there.
You know what I mean?
What's hilarious is that someone just said detractors cannot restream DSP. Well, that's actually true because the person who also always restreams all my shit, he can't restream because the fucking website doesn't work. So, neener.
Oh, Mixer.
You're an idiot who got banned from Twitch.
Yep, it was Mixer.
Stream, but oh well, that's what you get for being a negative asshole.
It was? Maybe it was Bitwave, but it couldn't have been. 2018 summer-ish. That had to be about Mixer. Did I watch this? Maybe. Hey, you can still watch the Spider-Man stream. He didn't private it yet. Oh God, when he cried. That was at the perfect spot.
Yeah. Why are they doing this to me? On a day when I already feel like shit. And now my sinus is going to be destroyed. They're already clogged. How dare they? Of all the days to do that? That's like 2 in a row, too. They did like the grandfather one, too. Like, God damn it, man. They're killing me. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he cried twice during his Spider-Man playthrough so far.
Well,
Twice.
It's
been tough.
Story, so I guess we'll do the story, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Alright. Now I gotta blow my nose so I can continue to play. Oh man. How dare they have that mission tonight of all times? Oh. Oh man. Why are they doing this to me? On a day when I already feel like shit. And now my sinus is gonna be destroyed. They're already clogged. How dare they? Of all the days to do that? That's like 2 in a row, too. They did like the grandfather one, too. Like, God damn it, man. They're killing me. Oh. Oh. Ugh. They got me. Well, the only thing left is the photo op or the story, so I guess we'll do the story, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh man. Alright. Now I gotta blow my nose so I can continue to play. Oh man. How dare they have that mission tonight of all times? Oh.
Okay, one more time. Before I close the tab.
Oh. Killing me. Yeah, he was one of the side content guys in the first game, right? I think you're doing
Look, sometimes video games get the best of you, man.
Oh man.
Why would anyone cry about a video game?
On a day when I already
See, it's the old
now
DSP.
my sinus is gonna be destroyed. They're already clogged. How dare they?
He grew up, dude.
Of all the days to do that? That's like 2 in a row, too. They did like the grandfather one, too. Like, God damn it, man. They're killing me. Oh. Oh. Ugh. They got me. Well, the only thing left is the photo op or the story, so I guess we'll do the story, right? Yeah. Oh my God. Oh man. Alright. Now I gotta blow my nose so I can continue to play. Oh man.
Damn. You know what? We're going back again. One more time so I can clip this in HD. Make a little GIF and it'll eventually be a 7TV emote.
Yeah. Oh man. Why are they doing this to me? On a day when I already feel like shit. And now my sinus is gonna be destroyed. They're already clogged. How dare they? Of all the days to do that? That's like 2 in a row, too. They did like the grandfather one, too. Like, God damn it, man. You're killing me. Oh. Oh. Ugh. They got me. Well, the only thing left is the photo op or the story, so I guess we'll do the story, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh man. Alright. Now I gotta blow my nose so I can continue to play. Oh man. How dare they have that mission tonight of all times? Oh.
What a great clip. You should make a YouTube short of it.
Yep, I'm toxic.
I kind of want to watch this video. This strange Derich video. It might not be that strange.
This is hard doing it as it is.
Oh Lord.
Good luck.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone forever.
Attention. Attention. I have an announcement. KitKat94 would like to share their appreciation. Ack ack ack.
I mentioned DSP's #1 fan, Derich, in my DSP video very
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty
but,
suspicious video.
in that video. There's a lot more to Derich that would warrant making a separate video just based on him. He is the
Fucking
Canadian
Derich.
cupcake lover in training.
I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home. Nothing that was going to be sexual involved. Well, fist bump?
I'd say the Canadians should be worried.
Y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because...
Hey guys, Derich here.
However, and to our knowledge, he hasn't met up with any little girls. That we at least know of yet. I'm going to take a look at Derich as far as who he is as a person, how long he's suspected to have been a fan of Phil's, and what behaviors of his leave other viewers
Holy shit, all of my characters dying.
and trying to understand why Phil protects
They
him.
punished me for grinding too much.
For those who brought up any kind of strikes and or takedowns for my DSP documentary, thank you all for your concerns. However, as DSP tries to claim things are taken out of context,
You always say things are out of context, but all the clips about you are legit uncut clips from your streams with no editing whatsoever. You have no clue what context means, do you?
and being slanderous towards him, it's not considered slander if he's the one saying it about himself, as if he truly does nothing wrong and says everything correct.
I did nothing wrong. I did
everything correct.
What he said about himself was all true.
Just being honest. Just being completely and utterly honest.
So it can't be slander since he is the one pointing out factual observations
It is a factual observation. It was weird.
and spreading awareness of such facts.
Talk about my context, please.
Like I said, I don't think any of that stuff is going to affect me negatively at all.
And that same idea will carry over to this video. And before going on any further, just as I mentioned in the DSP documentary I made, The Dark Side of Phil, link in the description for those of you who want to check it out, I am 100% sure that there's some points that I have missed on this individual prior to this video coming out. Some topics I maybe haven't been introduced to, but do remember, I made a 1 hour and 43-minute video discussing DSP, of which I started that after checking out over 100 hours of his content, and I ended up watching and listening to several hundreds of additional hours of his content, downloading at least 30 hours of his content, to then narrow down into the documentary that it ended up being, and still only had one editing mistake where the screen went black because of a clip visibility on Final Cut Pro was accidentally clicked off. What is the issue if his streams are slow? What is the issue if his streams are slow? Because my scatterbrain at that point was basically... And I'm making this video off of the back end of the DSP video, so please, do forgive me if I missed anything. All of the sources for what you'll be seeing in this video will be linked down in the description below. Make sure to go give them a subscribe and or follow to show support and help spread the needed awareness of these discussions onto others. Last thing, I want to make sure to make very clear, I don't have a psychology degree, and I will not be doing any armchair psychology on Derich as a whole because I'm not smart enough to speak on it with true credibility. I will speculate on certain things based on proven actions of what Derich has said. However, in my opinion, what I believe Derich is dealing with is much deeper and worse than the average viewer can understand, and the help that he needs would exceed anything that this video alone would be able to provide for him. With all that said, let's try to understand who Derich really is, and why DSP protects Derich so much from the reality that surrounds them both.
That's what I love about high school girls. I keep getting older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I'm gonna make love to your asshole, children. Come on, children. You're my sexual fantasy.
FBI, open up! You're going to jail.
Oh my God, yes!
I am in serious trouble with the feds.
What? La 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 la.
Derich is a fan of DSP.
She sucks his dick.
And has been so for nearly 10 years now. He is a fan that has before...
Jenna won't show up.
And in Phil's own words...
She won't show up in this video. What if she did, though?
Because what I mean by slow is contributions, alright?
But after some transactions where his parents found out that he was giving Phil money, that ended in...
How did the note that runs the Yoshi's Island go? You should have watched.
One joking about stealing his mother's credit card, which isn't funny, by the way. You shouldn't make jokes like that.
However, he has remained a fan of Phil since then, making his way into and out of chat. This is where the casual discussion of getting to know Derich ends, and the disturbance in his character begins. Derich is different. Very different. He is both aware of how others think of him, while not caring to show who he really is. He just hates when people point it out, as he tends to use the victim card in the same manner that Phil does.
Derich guy, pissed me off a little bit.
Let's first take a look at his Twitter, as I refuse to call it X. I wish I could show you more than this, but look at the top tweet. His entire Twitter is this type of content.
My explosion of satisfaction.
With maybe a sprinkle of wrestling retweets here and there, but otherwise, it's just adult content. And what kind of adult content, you may ask? To put it lightly, the list of things that he seems interested in retweeting or discussing seems to have absolutely no limits. Literally. Now, I want to make something abundantly clear. I'm not one to judge if anyone has a kink that they enjoy, so long as they do so and it doesn't harm anyone else. Any and all persons involved have consented to their involvement, and whatever anyone does in the privacy of their own home is absolutely none of mine or anyone else's business, so long as you keep it that way. Private. However, once it's out there in the public, it's fair game. Just as many in the comments section of my DSP documentary, including myself, have speculated that some of Phil's regular viewers in Wales have to have a findom or financial domination fetish to continue being treated as horribly by Phil as they are stream after stream, yet still willingly give him money. There's a very, very, very fine line between something being a kink and something that gets you put on a watch list. I made the clip of DSP as Randy Marsh in South Park fapping to adult content for his video. However, Derich fits into that very character, but only seconds before, searching up the weirdest things to be excited about.
Japanese girls puking each other's mouths. Now let's see some bestiality. Ah, yes. Oh, let's get some Brazilian fart porn in there.
That's got it.
I'm talking scat play, puke play, choo-choo parties, armpits, bruising and abuse, spitting, double stuffs, golden showers. Honestly, the list would be significantly shorter of what he isn't interested in, instead of what gets him excited, as it seems that there's no limits to
I
what
like the choo-choo one.
The limit does not exist.
Now,
I don't want to know what it is.
whom already know about
Interesting
Derich,
name.
I want you guys to subvert your expectations here, as I'm not going to go over every disturbing thing that he's ever said, because 1, I'm sure that would involve becoming on a watch list.
I'm watching you, always watching.
Because that rabbit hole is much worse than the one I had to be a part of to be able to make the DSP video, and arguably is in the realm of Chris Chan disturbing. And 2, it would literally be never ending for all the things that Derich has said to make anyone's skin crawl and question their own mental health. And I'm sure that some would now say, "You're a phony!" However, if you are interested in going down that rabbit hole, here are some places that you can go to check it out for yourselves. But proceed with caution. The Twitter accounts
Oh my
Derich
lord.
Watch and Queen AV Hate, or Casper Kitty, help to keep tabs on Derich. There's many more accounts. However, these are the 2 main ones that I use to be able to help make this video. And on YouTube, the video Derich, the King of Coom by Agent Proper, where he discusses so many things in detail. Also, a lot of the Derich B-roll in this video is from Derich Watch YouTube channel. Again, all of this is going to be linked down in the description below. However,
Hold
I'll
on.
give a brief look into what you can
Look
expect
at
to
this.
find on Derich's public Twitter account.
Look at this.
Keyword public.
Here's all the Halloween candy I got tonight from trick-or-treating at Gamer Girl Roxy, who is literally just some OnlyFans lady. He's just tweeting the OnlyFans ladies his candy. His candy haul.
Fantasies.
Fucking Derich. You're just having
All of
fun.
them are all sex-based. Wished mattress actresses a great holiday. Shouting out said stars for their kinky scenes. Volunteering himself as tribute. The level of how horrendously down bad Derich is with his tweets.
Maybe she has?
Stop being a simp for a reason. To try to help horrendously down
Probably
bad dudes
not.
like this.
Maybe.
One of the funniest ones.
What did you get for Halloween, Wink? Did he post what he got? I don't think she did, though. I checked her account. I was not satisfied.
Double dog dared to stick his tongue onto a
Derich like actually any porn he find.
And in the 1990s,
He got to.
joining the adult industry before quitting in 2000. He went from licking poles to pulling. So unfortunately, if desperate enough, anything is possible for Derich. Now again, that was a sampling of what you can expect in regards to the more tame tweets that he makes. Among his many fetishes, one that stands out is his obsession with wanting mattress actresses to say his name, and to say it appropriately.
Oh, mattress actress. Hey, she playing The Sims. Oh.
Oh, sorry, Derich.
Ah, yes, Derich. Why don't you do this to DSP? Derich?
Thank you. Sorry about
Derich.
For these women, it seems to end up escalating into Derich becoming aggressive and demanding that they tell him to do things to himself, on top of just saying his name. His actions have drawn a lot of
Oh,
negative attention.
a strange lady. Wait, I seen this clip years ago.
To stop viewing or interacting with her on cam streams, which led Derich to actually make
Holy shit, this is a vintage fucking clip. The one that was in the background for a second. I seen that shit.
And I
She
wanted,
going now.
wanted to tell Reese that she will always be one of my many favorite porn stars to watch.
and even making another cry because of how toxic he was acting towards her.
Oh my god.
Derich, guys,
Derich.
pissed me off a little bit. I was talking to him, but like at a certain fucking point when you ask me, you got that? Like, bro, I'm fucking responding to the people that are tipping. Like, how
I'm talking to the tippers, Derich.
He has absolutely no ability to be able to read
I can't talk to you.
Between, you know, maybe
Holy
trying to
crap, the throw clear.
on something, and someone who just you don't get the hint, and it becomes borderline annoying and obnoxious.
Oh, really?
Understand that you got to read the room sometimes and know how to read the room.
as he has shown such a lack of respect for those who have passed on, and seemingly can't understand the
God.
level of disrespect in using the passing of someone else
R.I.P. Tom Petty.
himself from these women. This has helped to bring more awareness to certain platforms, either blocking Derich completely from engaging with their site or their streamers, but also for those that he has interacted with, see him for how he really is.
To like girls and stuff. He was always on my Twitter being like,
Yeah, this clip.
how much you do this and this. I hope you collab with this and this. And then he had a YouTube playlist full of like playlists called like cute little girls.
Oh my lord. She checks his account.
Playlists
That's tough.
on their YouTubes. Yeah. So this 1,000 people are watching him.
It's truly pathetic to consider how, with the line of work that these women have chose to engage in, objectifying themselves, and in some cases, being involved in what many consider disgusting kinks or acts, to whom want to appeal to their simps in a similar manner of how the hot tub streamers do to their own simps, especially on the gateway site for camgirls in training, Twitch.
Oh god.
How bad does Derich have to act towards them?
Hot tub moment.
Either themselves or their representatives tell Derich to no longer engage or contact them whatsoever. If that wasn't enough,
So much of a DJ he is. He can't fit in with other
what
DJs.
so many actually hate him for. And equally speaking, DSP blatantly disregards about his adopted son. We have seen some of the women in the adult industry whom Derich is fond
Just
of.
casually get blocked by porn stars and shit.
That word is not a boundary or limitation for
Oh,
him.
it's Juzzy 51.
Category amongst the rest that he is shown to be
You
interested
heard the perfect time. I watched the Boogie documentary. I watched the DSP Sick video again. And now I'm watching the Derich lore video.
little girls as in minors.
And I'm scared.
He himself is an adult. And this isn't one of those cases of an 18-year-old dating a 16-year-old while still being in high school type of situations. This is a person who is considered a legal adult, over 18, who had playlists on YouTube about little girls dancing. And allegedly, some videos even showed more than that. I will not elaborate on that, but I'm sure that you can figure it out. And this wasn't just something that he did on YouTube. Oh no, he had different Instagram accounts, one main and a few burners, or as Phil would call them, sock accounts.
Oh no.
Sock accounts.
Where he would follow young little girls.
No.
Parents of said little girls. And Derich would even comment on the photos and videos. This is worse than those whom had countdowns of Emma Watson's, Catch Me Outside idiots, and beyond surgically enhanced Jenner's 18th birthdays. Counting down to when they would become legal.
That's tough.
And they'd be fair game. And to this day, it still shocks me that some dudes literally said that. Derich is following these little girls on social media, not just as they change into becoming an adult, but when they are changing as they're going through puberty. Let that sink in. Aquateal, of whom if you aren't already doing so, go check out her channel and make sure to jump into her streams to add to the roast of Pig Roach. She has a signature song play.
I order a pizza today.
Derich, have a good night.
It's been tough.
Glad you have it here for the end game of Secret Life. Glad to have all of you here.
However, when I first started learning
Feels
Derich's
Derich, man.
childish activities, what lyrics I thought of were of which the real girl in that song, Sharona Alperine, was 17 when the song was wrote, and this must have been where Tyga got his inspiration from when dating Kylie Jenner, because Doug wrote the song about her when he was 26.
Tyga?
He toured with the band during the peak of the
Oh man, remember that weird song? No. Just to remember all kind of specific shit.
I highly doubt that Derich will ever feel any touch aside from Jill. Who is Jill? Well, that's easy. You have J-I-L-L, Jill. So if you know anybody that's questionable if they're dating someone named Jill, that's quite handy information to have. In the same manner that two people's a twosome.
My girlfriend Jill.
If they're told that people always tell them they're very handsome, there is a reason for that.
Wait a minute.
Find yourself having a sad and lonely night. Box of tissues and Jill will hold you tight.
Remember that.
Understand is I make love to my hand. I beat my dick like it owes me money.
And another song that fits Derich perfectly.
That's cash your credit. Checked my phone and saw you read. A song comes on that reminds me of you. My alarm goes off. Open my window and a breeze rolls in. I just ate a grape and I shizzed in my pants.
And I'm really not trying to make this into a joke. However, this is how I legit picture Derich on a daily basis.
Hello, cutie pie.
There's apparently a list for what makes Derich's blood flow, and upon looking at this and understanding that this is just the first part of the list, he's showing that he really is a Ray Shremmer fan. He ain't got a type, doesn't even have to be bad bitches, doesn't have to be young, old, male, female, or somewhere in between. Doesn't matter about any of that.
Yeah, I've seen them send suspicious stuff to male porn stars too.
To make things worse, Derich even brought these antics to DSP's chat, thinking
Oh shit. Let's fucking go.
that video in chat. And for some
Milfs Take Miami, part 3.
or just simply allows it. Even when Phil was finally finishing up his playthrough of Chrono Tipper, watching it through Aquateal's restream, Derich mentioned making DSP a tier maker list, which is terrifying to think about because what playlist would he make? Which one of the cuties movies actresses was his favorite? Or which are his favorite adult stars? And again, no discrimination between male and female, just adult stars in general. He isn't Westside Live, whom had done such tier makers in the past. However, these were done in a tasteful manner.
Not putting my channel on the line.
Bruh.
For you.
The actresses that he was ranking were all adults. And the hardest part for Wes seemed to be just finding photos of them with actual clothes on. Make sure to check out Westside Live's channel.
He's hilarious.
Derich is not part of my family. You think you're funny. You're a jackass.
Now that we generally
You're a
understand who Derich
degenerate.
is, we need to try to start digging into the main question of this video. aside from why Derich isn't behind bars yet, but why does DSP defend him as much as he does? For transparency, this next part is completely based on speculation, but I'm sure that there is some truth buried deep in this next discussion, but neither Phil nor Derich will ever openly or willingly admit to any of this. Phil has gone out of his way to defend Derich, to the point that many make the joke that Derich is DSP's adopted son, because he talks about him in a manner that resembles a parent talking with their child. Granted, Derich has been involved with DSP's livestreams since at least 2015, 8 years at this point, and Derich is 21 now, so this will make him around 13 when he initially started watching DSP's videos and livestreams. DSP himself has admitted that his content is curated for a very niche, specific audience.
Oh, I bet.
Making content for a direct audience. I'm catering basically for them. I'm making curated content, which is exactly what they want for them. But this is not content that's going to appeal to the mainstream.
And back in the day, he was targeting kids as they were the main viewers on YouTube at the time, according to Phil. But now, apparently, Phil has said that he is not a child's entertainer like he used to be.
I don't want to be an entertainer, a cosplayer. How are you going to have a lot of hilarious laughs at a live react if someone acts like a Muppet? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Halloween 2021. Anyone want a cookie? When sits there and every single time something is revealed, they go, oh, what? Oh,
Bro.
And every time something scary happened or even pretend to happen,
Bro. Why? Wow. 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 Oh my God. Whoa. Wow. Bro, he act like this when he do fucking DSP feasting segments. Whoa. Yo. Yo, that's so fucking flavorful.
I'm at a baseball.
Oh, man. Almighty Tevin is watching my stream right now and talking crap about me. Hell. It's the alternate help.
I'm at a baseball game. Help!
Hell.
I am familiar with this place.
Oh God, voice acting. I am the guy. Yes, that's me. I am the one. That's right.
You putting on glasses or a vest or a hat, not acting like a Muppet. Slash podcast today. I talked about
you want to be banned?
I don't play a character on my streams, right? You know, when I started on YouTube way back when, it was all about being a character. It was about over-exaggerating. It was about being dramatic. It was about saying the risque thing that's going to get people talking. What did Darkside Phil say in his playthrough today? Are you kidding?
Yeah, sure. That's how we feel about the level 1 pre-stream podcast. No.
When I play it, they're used to me giving an intelligent summary and opinion. Would you rather have an in-depth, intelligent analysis of what's going on rather than someone just acting like an idiot for clickbait views? I don't play dress up. I don't dye my hair. I don't put on sunglasses and a fake mustache and a fucking vest to look like I'm a fucking fake reject G.I. Joe. You know, I don't look like a cartoon character with frosted hair and shit like that. Someone literally who plays a character to entertain children.
Oh no, the bubble man. The bubble man.
To try to attract children to their streams. Hood, yeah, it has a hood, look. I'm ready to game, bro. Who's ready? Come on, who's ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. Call duties. Gotta play my duties tonight. Here we go. Let's play.
Everybody disagreeing with this.
Beg their parents to contribute. Okay. Complex wording in the super chat. So me and my friends love watching you play dress up. Wear 11. Wear 11.
Wear 11.
What? What do you want me to wear 11?
I'm 11. What's wrong with this picture? Okay.
Thank you, complex wording for the super chat.
Nice Sonic hat.
I don't understand the difference between someone who actively acts up like a cartoon character to try to get children to watch their content versus what I do. You're a moron, and you don't deserve anyone's time. You're just a fucking idiot, and you need help.
Oh, okay.
Where they're continuously acting like a cartoon.
You need help. All employees.
Ooh, I gotta eat it.
What the fuck? DSP, you wasn't eating hype. This is not eating hype. He doing that two-hand thing. He feeling like Pinky. He was... Look, it's the reason why this is a part of the Derich video. Hold on. Now I gotta look for the zoom in. That take forever to find.
Ooh, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat the hype. Ooh, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
That's eating hype? That's eating hype. That's how cat eat the hype.
Eat the hype. Ooh. Look at that.
Okay.
We still lost. We still
Oh my God.
overact, exaggerating, acting like a character, and it's the only way they can get attention, right? Versus someone who just is being real.
Oh yeah, being
A
real.
little different. I don't think that teenagers would enjoy my content at all anymore. Back in the day, absolutely. Why? Because my commentary back in the day,
Commentary?
back in the day was all immature. It was sex jokes, cock and ball.
What? Oh God, the cock and ball era.
Ball.
This shit was tough.
The name of the side mission is Cock and Ball. Open the doors of oblivion. Nipple laser attack.
Nipple arm?
It has nipple lasers.
Is that the spoiler DSP that it has nipple lasers?
Cock and ball.
Jokes. La la la.
Oh no, the black pack.
Look out, there's a black woman coming. Ah! She takes them both out. Boom.
Boom. Steals the black pack.
Oh.
Steals the black pack and runs away.
Now watch this. Boom, boom. Stop shooting, motherfucker. Oh, doesn't that just look so delicious? Ugh, looks like fucking vomit on a plate, dude. Oh, that's what they eat over there?
It's 100 identical Chinese. We are in the same gang, so we wear the same baseball cap. Oh, he knows that. You have.
We sped up by accident or on purpose?
Please give me cocaine.
Okay, it's sped up. Is it? Maybe not, I can't tell. But I don't have it sped up.
I don't like Asian chicks.
Oh wait, I'm Chinese.
Oh shit, Battlefield 4. What the fuck?
Jeez, I swear, God, you freaking.
This dude.
You Jews, you Mexicans, you Asians are so demanding. You drive me nuts.
Please understand. Fuck you. We don't like customer. Suck
What was this, Nintendo?
And the
Probably.
come out and say,
Oh, we love Japanese cocks.
all right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling her right off for profit.
With the cowboy hat on. You feel like JBL?
I look nothing, act nothing, and am nothing like Review Tech USA. I am not involved with that man whatsoever. I don't know. Just because I'm
Cucumber out of nowhere.
a streamer doesn't mean I'm the same as every other white streamer. Just so you know, I'm very different. Okay, I know maybe
Yeah, you beg more than all of them.
Maybe you think we all look the same.
Aha.
I'm not sure.
I hate this shit. This shit seriously, like, it pisses me off and disturbs me because I hate racism.
Oh,
All the time in my playthroughs, I'll make racist jokes, but I really hate real racism. This shit pisses me off.
Real racism.
Right? And I did that on purpose because when I started on YouTube, that was the general audience. All right? But over the last 15 years that I've been on YouTube, I've evolved and changed as a person and a creator. You guys allow me to do it the way I want to do it. I have not, in the 15 years that I've been a YouTuber, I have not had to change any of my method. I've not had to change the format of my videos, right? To change it so I can't do long form gameplay anymore, but instead I have to do different kinds of stuff. Basically I've stayed true to myself. I'm not making that kind of content anymore. I've purposefully changed who I am and what I make to have more meaning to my specific audience who actually know who I am and what I stand for. Roblox King to me $1. He says, you don't entertain children, but I'm a kid. Should I not watch? You're not a kid, actually, because you would not legally be able to contribute via a tip if you were a kid. So you're a liar. Thank you for the $1 tip. Okay. For adult humor. You've got sex jokes, you've got fart jokes, scat humor, nasty, really gruesome style stuff.
How ironic that he mentions scat humor. And he wants kids to pay for his curated content that he makes, or at least made prior, specifically for them?
I want to be rewarded for the work that I do because you like the content I put out that's curated for you, and you reward me by supporting it via crowdfunding. That's the relationship we have.
And with his claims of how influential he has been in his past,
I'm a prominent public figure on the internet. There was a time when I would put out a video about something going on in the US government, like SOPA or PIPA.
So one time.
Viral and get hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of views. People who never heard about the subject matter before would be informed and actually go call their congressman. Yes, that's how influential I was on YouTube.
It makes sense to believe that he potentially influenced Derich a bit when it comes to his mentality and humor. Especially because Derich has started incorporating some of what DSP does on his streams, now doing the same things with the women that he watches. For example, saying that they did so well with their scenes that they deserve a drink of water. Sounds good?
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
He even said sounds good in DSP's chat too. And for any of you guys that don't get the correlation, Phil is always drinking seltzer water. Derich has also apparently helped to make some of DSP's artwork that he uses in his pre-stream slides, according to one of his playlists that he had on YouTube. However, all these playlists have either been deleted or made private, as you can no longer go to his YouTube channel to be able to verify the current existence of these playlists. Thank God screenshots exist, because once something is on the internet, it's no longer yours and it's there forever. Which makes sense, being that DSP is no stranger to letting his fans, no matter the age, do the work for him to be able to use to his monetary advantage. Such as how DSP used Arkham Edit's YouTube shorts and Best Game of the Year tier maker on his YouTube channels.
Special shout out to Arkham, who's the person who had put that together.
But when Arkham asked for future payment on continued work, DSP completely banned him and got rid of the YouTube shorts, but kept the tier maker since it was doing well with views on his React channel, and that channel barely gets any views as it is. And Arkham Edits was only 15 at the time. There's always been a question
chat for Arkham
with DSP's home life. Recent guesses have been that Kat left him, that they're getting a divorce. However, the one that continues to stick is that Kat is downstairs crying to Tyrone about DSP, and Phil is just too naive to see what really is going on.
Oh my god!
But the dynamic between DSP and Derich is much more interesting. Derich is a regular in the chat during his streams. However, for as much attention as he gets from DSP, he never supports Phil in the manner that Phil expects the rest of his audience to do so.
Alright, we're gonna get started soon, guys. It would be great if you could support the stream tonight in any way. Any kind of contribution is greatly appreciated. If you'd like to support my final stream of the week, please do in any way. I will give you a shout out. Last chance, if you'd like to support the stream in any way, I would appreciate it.
DSP claims that people unjustifiably hate on Derich, to the point that chat themselves will call it his spamming behavior and how uncomfortable people are that Derich is there. DSP then lectured his chat as though they're the ones that are in trouble and need to understand how it works with Derich.
Mishael, seriously, what are you bitching about? He says, why have rules? Listen, if someone breaks the rules and need to be talked to, they will. I've talked to Derich about it before, that sometimes I feel like
You talked to him about it.
Right?
And then he just didn't. Stop. Yeah, thanks.
And then they try to fucking harass
For some reason.
So, stop. Stop harassing him. Alright? Seriously. You're fucking being stupid.
And
Stop
DSP
being
Prior
stupid.
has also answered a question regarding if he does find Derich annoying.
Does Derich ever get on my nerves? Admittedly, everyone has a chance to get on my nerves. If it's
Well, that's a good answer.
The only time that Derich can sometimes get on my nerves.
What about Get?
He really talks about wrestling a lot, and he's constantly mentioning it. And I tell him I don't really care about wrestling that much anymore, but he does seem to really love it and talk about it on my streams a lot. I don't mind talking about it every once in a while, but overall, if he's just mentioning it constantly, yeah, sometimes it can get on my nerves. Derich, I see what you're saying. Yes, I see what you're saying about Flow. Derich, I'm doing a video.
Oh no.
Why would I stop playing Sonic in the middle of the playthrough to comment on that? Right? Honestly, I understand. So someone in the FGC from back in the day has passed away at the age of 39. It's sad. Sad to hear. But I'm not going to stop and interrupt the entire playthrough to talk about that. You know? That's something that, like, in between parts or during a podcast or, you know, I'm not going to derail the gameplay stream to talk about that. Alright?
Maybe the reason that Derich spams DSP's chat and wants his name pronounced correctly with him is just as Duke to Go said. Maybe DSP is just another cam girl to Derich. It makes sense as Derich won't pay for a membership to DSP's channel, only hopes that someone will eventually gift him one.
It really annoys me. So every once in a while we get someone who's generous.
Yanks. Look at this troll.
Just because someone did that once doesn't mean that you should sit around the chat talking about it constantly and expecting it. Like some people literally this moment just said, oh, well, I hope that so-and-so from last month comes back and just gifts everyone memberships again. No.
Hello, sir.
And by the way, if they just happen to show up,
Big ups, Yanks.
hanging out on a stream,
Thank you for the
fucking bother them for
37-month Prime
how
resub.
obnoxious are you, right? That just because someone is a benefactor or someone's nice,
Benefactor?
you're gonna be a philanthropist around here and
Oh, philanthropist?
license to bother them.
What the hell?
Them for free shit. All right? No, because you notice I don't do that, and I'm the one who directly benefits, and
the
I
one.
don't do it. So if I don't do it, what gives you the right to do it? So don't do it. It's against the rules to sit around.
Yeah, I'll think about it, Yanks.
I really hope that
Next time I go there, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, I really hope you shut the fuck up before I ban you from the chat, because we don't want to hear you being like that. That's very ungrateful and very, very not the spirit of giving.
You might be waiting a long time.
You know, should really be having. Should be grateful for the fact that you got something nice instead of demanding it again the next month. That's ridiculous, you know?
It's the same way that he refuses to pay for the cam streams that he enjoys and resorts to using broken links to be able to view the streams, which was part of what left him to being kicked off of Cherry Pimps. DSP never hesitates to come to Derich's side and make sure that he is protected from the rest of his audience.
I'm in a heartfelt moment with my audience here, all right? So here's the deal. I have noticed an element on my streams recently, all right? Here's what it is. My trolls, slash haters, slash detractors, slash whatever the hell you want to call them, all right? I think they've finally come to a realization that all the nonsense that they've thrown at me doesn't work, okay? So rather than try to throw stuff at me, they seem to be redirecting their ire towards the viewers. So for example, because Derich just brought it up, he says, you know, I'm upset because last week, people kept saying a certain video, I had nominated that video for DSP versus the internet. But I didn't nominate any videos.
A certain video.
I don't have a gifted membership over there anymore. Well, Derich, the reason they're doing it is to piss you off. You understand? Like, that's why they're doing it. They know you didn't nominate the video, but they're trying to get your go. And the thing is with these kind of people, the moment that you give them even a piece of recognition to say, I acknowledge that you're saying this about me, that's what they wanted. That's exactly what they're looking for. They're looking to get your attention and to waste your time, and they get some kind of a real weird feeling of self-worth out of thinking, wow, I actually impacted someone today in a negative way. I wasted someone's time. I annoyed them. They actually feel like confirmation that they did something today. You understand? When you're a loser, this is what you do. You sit on the internet and you harass other people because you have nothing going on in your life for yourself. So you got to bring down others around you to feel good about yourself. This is one of the ultimate lowest forms of existence on planet Earth.
Really?
You have no existence. You don't.
Full Isaac mode, I don't know where.
You just sit there wasting your life away instead of doing something productive. If they actually stepped outside of their little troll zone and actually had a spark of intelligence in their fucking brain, the synapse exploded in their brains. Oh, I can actually do something positive with my life. Let me get up from this toxic thing.
Synapse exploded in their brain. Listen to this scientist.
They're not that smart. They think that that's the use of their life. All right, guys, if you are going to sit here and complain, I'm just going to ban all of you. The people who are sitting here, you're way more derailing, sitting here bitching, than the person you're complaining about derailing. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of this guy here, and I'm going to get rid of this guy here. So fuck off. Okay.
Having a rules for thee, not for me mentality when it comes to Derich versus his actual paying audience. Only they need to follow the rules.
Rules? Huh. You arrogant asshole.
However, Derich hasn't just become known to DSP's chat, it's now become incredibly widespread about DSP's #1 superfan. In his interview with the Side-Scrollers, because a lot of the discussions were about how Phil uses his audience for financial gain, but not accepting money from Keemstar, Craig started discussing the idea to DSP about accepting money from someone who, in his chat, had seemed very nice and engaging, however, on other platforms, is a rather disturbed person.
Well, so how do you square the idea of not taking Keemstar's money, but taking it from your audience, who you may not know, maybe they're slinging crack, maybe your audience, you don't know where that money's coming from, right? They may be getting it morally in a way that you may not agree with morally. How do you square yourself with that? Maybe that I think everybody, if you have a sizable audience online, you deal with people.
What if you get money from somebody that restream Emberlane?
Unfavorable people in your audience, right? And they may get money from other ways. So how do you square that in your brain with Keemstar versus unknown money?
I don't equate the two.
Like, Keemstar money is, I'm taking money for a direct project that apparently is going to be a long-term business relationship with this guy. I'm associating myself with a guy who I don't respect, don't like the content he puts on the internet, versus people who watch me, like who I am, like what I stand for, want to support that effort to keep it going. You know, my crowdfunders are the people who allow me to do this for a living 15 years later. I'm a small-time guy, but I can still make a living doing it while others of my size can't, because of the amount of support that I get, and I appreciate that so much. They know that. I tell them every day, thank you so much for allowing me to keep doing what I feel is meaningful for you guys, and what you tell me is meaningful every day. But here's the thing, and this is an interesting point. As someone who's crowdfunded, mostly, you know, it's mostly income coming in from streams, ad revenue from people watching ads, all the things. This is a question for you guys, too, I guess. This is interesting.
His 1 HP voice?
For your viewership, correct? Like, for example...
He used the 1 HP voice for his I'm Sick video.
I would hope that they're all upstanding individuals, right? You always want that. But you don't know what they're all doing, right?
Sure.
You don't... do you micromanage your G2s and say, well, you know, there's someone who's nice on my stream and they come by every day, and I just found out, I went to their Twitter to find out that they're a horrible person. They say racist things on their Twitter all the time. If someone came to you and said that, would you say, oh, I gotta ban them from my community now because they say things on their own personal Twitter?
No, that's censorship.
Yeah, that's censorship, and I don't agree with that either. But
What if Alex Jones was a DSP viewer? Will he ban him?
Right, your expectations, and it starts with leadership, right? Whether you like it or not, I think that you are the leader of your community. You are the people that everyone looks to on how somebody should act, how somebody should interact with other people in your chat. How you are the flag bearer of how what the community should be like, right? So I think ultimately your community emulates the hosts. And
that being said, I do say I absolutely understand not wanting to go into business with someone that you don't respect.
Yes,
I personally know many different people that are very successful that I don't respect, and I'm like, couldn't be happier not working with them. Right.
Exactly.
I mean,
That is exactly
real
my
ones. No.
mentality there with Keem.
Yeah. I mean, I get that.
So let's kind of let's kind of dig into this a little bit, right? So where's the line, right? When you have, let's just say you have a community member that you know via their Twitter. Let's just say they are selling coke, right? They're selling illegal drugs, whatever. Don't you want to be like, hey man, like, I'm not into that. Like, there's visual evidence of them doing something bad or at least alluding to something negative, something that would be shunned in a normal society, right? But you know they're a part of your community, and once again they're coming into their community potentially, potentially bleeding that into the community. I don't think you censor them, but maybe have a conversation about it.
I agree. It's a line of, is it influencing you and your content in your community or not? So I think we're going towards a certain topic. I don't know if there's a particular person you may be referencing, Craig.
I'm not going to reference any specific community members. That's not what this is not about. This is not about specific community members. We're here to talk to you.
Unfortunately, that conversation never circled back for DSP to be able to answer it, but you can tell
he got away.
Specific person in mind. And odds are, it was about Derich.
Another W.
Was trying to lean into that topic was quite telling of that. In a different Side Scrollers interview where Craig was talking to Keemstar, Derich decided to join the chat, and Keemstar was very quick to acknowledge him.
I'm looking in the chat real quick, and they mentioned one of DSP's biggest fans is in the chat. One of his biggest. Sorry, I just totally off topic. Yep. But I just
Derich would never.
Derich IP's in the house.
Do you have a message for Derich? One of his biggest fans.
I do want to talk to Derich. I do desperately want to talk to Derich.
Keemstar, you're gonna pay Derich to talk to him.
A lot of questionable stuff that you put on social media. You don't have to talk to me, but I will. I will be talking about you no matter what.
Okay, so just look out. Look out for I guess the best question is, Derich, do me a favor. You can email me, or you can and I will, or whatever, and I'll make sure.
You think Derich emailed him?
For you, if you don't feel comfortable leaving your stuff, so I will facilitate that because I would love to see that conversation. to see what happens.
DSP is always quick to deflect ideas that he either doesn't agree with or wants to avoid entirely.
Yeah, it's really funny. Keemstar want to talk to him specifically because he a DJ.
A bad reputation.
What the hell?
Yeah, for some reason. Because people follow detractors. That's why. So how about this? If you want to follow detractor drama, get the fuck out of my stream and don't come back. Because I don't care about any of that. Just slow down. I'm not going to sit here and hate on a stream chatter because you idiots follow detractor shit on the internet because you're a bunch of little immature bitch fucking drama queens. Leave your drama out of my fucking stream. If you bring it up again, you're out. Permanently. Don't care who the fuck you are. You're not allowed to derail my stream with your drama. Idiots. Shut the fuck up.
However, Phil has proven that he is actually aware of what is being said about Derich past the surface level. He has acknowledged that he knows what the cherry emotes in his chat stand for.
Re-up this membership.
Something disgusting.
Says the cherry emote seems harmless. It is not. I'm just telling you, it's a disgusting meme, and it shouldn't be used. And if it's used, you will be.
A disgusting meme.
No other justification is required. There's your answer. It's my stream, my decision. Don't do it.
They are a reference to Derich's favorite campsite to visit, Cherry Pimps, of which he has now been banned from. And DSP saying that he not only knows of the reference, but it's also very disgusting, shows that DSP may play dumb, but he is very aware of Derich's behavior away from his streams, with some viewers even going out of their way to tell Phil about Derich's Twitter. But DSP wants nothing to do with addressing that whatsoever.
Alright, so now your average viewer now just earned themselves a permanent ban for trying to harass other people in the chat. Alright? You are an idiot and you're permanently gone. So much for your membership and so much for your super chat. You're already permanently banned. That was like a record. I mean, that was maybe 2 minutes. Wow. Like, I literally said at the beginning of this stream tonight, for those who are watching on demand, you weren't here for it. I said, if you harass other viewers in any way, shape, or form, you will be banned. This is not a place where you can sit here and ban people or harass people. This is supposed to be anyone who comes and watches my content, supports it in any way, this is not supposed to be, now we're gonna single you out and harass you online. No, absolutely not. And if I see it, you're gone. So I just banned 2 people and I'll continue to do it because it's the same group of idiots who just do it anyway.
And let's not forget the Trader Joe's Tacos reference that took a bit for DSP to finally catch on to.
Peaches. You tasted like a peach last night.
Showtime, who did a $2 super chat, says, do you enjoy delicious Trader Joe tacos? I have never had any tacos from Trader Joe's. I don't even know what that means. Do they have frozen tacos or something? I've never had Trader Joe's tacos, so I cannot comment on those. Showtime. I'm sorry. Oh, really? This taco thing makes fun of Derich now? You guys are fucking losers. I mean, can I say this officially? If you make fun of any stream chatter, Derich or otherwise, you're a fucking loser. What is your life?
Why the fuck you don't feel like this when people make fun of Clyde Baxter?
Like, how low can you be? Like, look at your own fucking life.
He accept comments for his YouTube videos making fun of Clyde under his I'm sick video.
Anything to hurt you, just to feel better about yourself, right? You're a loser. You're way worse than anything that these people have ever done on the internet if all you do is sit around trying to make fun of them and bring them down. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
15 just subbed for 10
You're
years.
low level.
I love
life.
holding on to
And
my
you should
sub
really think
anniversary
about
like Derich
improving your life
hashtag
and
free
doing
willow.
positive things with your life instead of trying to hurt others. And the thing is,
big ups,
you do this
J
all the
Bone.
time, and I don't know what these memes mean.
The 10-month resub.
I'm not focusing on your toxic shit, on your
Thank you for holding on to the sub and hashtag free willow.
nonsense. You're gross people.
First, they gotta free themselves from their own stupidity.
You're a disgusting individual, and you really should spruce it up. Take a look at yourself in the mirror and realize you're no fucking amazing paragon of existence on this planet either. You also have flaws. Maybe you should work on yourself and stop worrying about everyone else. Leave everyone the fuck alone and just fucking mind your own business. Because it ain't gonna fly on my stream. If I see people getting harassed, you're just out of here. And I'm just not putting up with bullshit. I'm tired of this shit. People coming to my stream, and this is gonna be your way to sneak diss someone and something. Fuck off. Really, grow up. The fuck's your problem? I'm 41 years old. I have no time for children on my stream who are gonna be nasty to others. This is supposed to be a place where we're all having fun with games.
What about children being nasty to porn stars?
You wanna be a dick? There's 5 million other fucking streams where all they do is make fun of people constantly. They're toxic fucking cesspools of shit. Go swim in the shit toilet and get off my fucking stream.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna give you all a big recommendation. You ready for this? Leave Derich's name out of your fucking mouth. Derich's not here. He's not affecting anyone in a negative way. Shut the fuck up. If I see you talking about him, a big recommendation. You ready for this? Leave Derich's name out of your fucking mouth. I'm gonna give you all a big recommendation. You ready for this? Leave Derich's name out of your fucking mouth. I'm gonna give you all a big recommendation. You ready for this? Leave Derich's name out of your fucking mouth. Leave all big recommendation. You ready for this? Leave Derich's name out of your fucking mouth. Try me, bitch. Derich, big recommendation. You ready for this? Leave Derich's name out of your fucking mouth.
Leave Derik's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Negative way. Shut the fuck up. If I see you talking about him, I'm just gonna fucking cock slap you with an assy coat penis off the screen forever. Because I'm tired of hearing it. I really am. Like, how much of a loser can you fucking be? Shut the fuck up about him. No one
I don't
cares.
have a save file.
You're
Tough.
the weirdo obsessed with this.
I really won't be able to celebrate Halloween.
You weirdos out there, shut the fuck up about Derich and stop harassing him, or I'm gonna get you off my stream forever, and I'm not gonna feel too bad about it either. In fact, when you ask for the unban, I'm gonna write you a special email that says, ha ha ha, you fucking idiot. Maybe you should have acted like a fucking respectable human and not harass me.
Ah, yes, respectable human.
Do that, but I'm gonna say it to myself. I don't have time to write an email back. Okay.
DSP seems to be using the idea of, if I ignore it long enough, it'll go away. However, DSP has now made himself connected to Derich in such a way where, if Derich does end up getting caught up in something, God forbid, everyone would then start questioning Phil while he was defending Derich as much as he was. DSP has, several times, admitted that he watches Detractor content. From how he learned of the various things that Keemstar was apparently involved with, but couldn't give one credible or valid example when confronted by Keem on the spot.
This is fucking rich coming from you right now, though.
Yeah,
you're getting your information from the detractors.
They were right.
Keem has, and that's where you're basing this on. When this whole episode, you have been talking about how much shit your detractors have made other people think about you. Like, do you hear yourself right now?
Indeed.
He is self right now?
That's how YouTube works, man. That's how all this works, right?
Fuck, man.
To watching other locale Detractor documentaries, such as one about wings that he did for his React channel, and even recently, saying that if the videos about him were done in good taste, that he would watch the Detractor content on his React channel for his weekly show.
More detractors.
Good videos kind of poking fun at me, you know, formal this is how you don't plays that are done really well. I've seen much better parody videos. These videos were some of the poorest I've ever seen.
Oh, I bet, man.
I wish I was exaggerating, but they were just really low bottom of the barrel content. They weren't funny. They were just stupid. If you actually thought those videos were funny, it's because you're an idiot.
Well, there you go.
Well done at all. There's way better content out there making fun of me. So what happened was, you know, I watched those videos, and now people seem to think that, oh, well, this is our chance. Let's just make the whole show every week about Phil watching Detractor content. Now, here's the thing. I am not above poking fun at myself. If someone nominated, say,
That's why we've been doing it.
that had a lot of, you know, making
Good
fun
writing.
of how bad I am at a game or something like that, and it's pertinent and it makes sense and it's relevant and it's funny, I would absolutely include that in the show. There's no reason not to, right?
He's constantly saying that the documentaries on other people are truthful, but what is said about him and those associated with him are all apparently lies.
So I'm confused. Is the internet 100% trustworthy or not? Because when it's about me, it's all facts. When it's about you, it's all lies. I'm confused.
The amount of evidence on Derich for the things that he has said and done is beyond overwhelming. Even for me making this video, it was incredibly hard at times to narrow down certain points of discussion, as when I found one thing, with one click, I found 2 more points of discussion. Then, another click later, several more ideas to consider, so on and so forth. So for DSP to simply claim that all of this is just made up by detractors?
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
Bro, DSP love this meme.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
So this makes
Yeah.
pun intended, of why someone who deliberately breaks DSP's rules time and time again gets every type of pass from Philip Paul Burnell.
State your full name, please.
Philip Paul Burnell. When anyone else will get permabanned for the most minimal of the fraction of the offense that Derich does on a daily basis. I asked this question in a community post, and I got some different ideas for what you guys all thought, and they all were quite interesting. Why I feel that DSP defends Derich has several layers to it, but the main idea I speculate is that DSP sees his younger self in Derich, not necessarily the simping or the mental illness aspects. However, DSP isn't doing himself any favors when he recently answered a question about incest.
Oh no.
This one's gonna blow you guys away. You ready for this? Here we go. Listen to this question, everyone. I swear to you, you're gonna be like, what in the hell is going on? Here we go. Do you think incest can be morally neutral? Why or why not? The main objection towards incest is birth deformities. What about same-sex relationships? What would be the objection there? You can't say it's weird or gross because that would be an objection towards emotion and not logic. You can't say it's wrong because society says it's wrong. You can't appeal to society because society gets things wrong all the time, like gay marriages. You can't say society...
You should have blocked this dude and exposed them for who they are.
Progress doesn't inherently determine moral neutrality. Moral assessments are typically based on potential harm or consent. So what exactly is wrong with two 18-year-old brothers or sisters having a sexual relationship, assuming there is no power dynamics that are at play? Yes, someone actually is trying to ask me, a random game streamer on YouTube, this question, and expecting that I'm going to have an intelligent answer. All right? However, are you ready for this? Here is my quick take on it. All right? It's this simple. On this planet Earth, you can do whatever you want. There's no one out there that can stop your action. What they can stop is the consequences to your action. Do you understand? So, excuse me, what they can't do is have consequences for your actions, what I meant to say. You can
consequences have action span.
You could be in love with your brother or sister. You could be in love with a rock. You could be in love with an elephant. You do whatever you want, right? But then you have to live with the consequences, correct?
It's probably going to be consequences for being in love with an elephant.
They don't understand how consequences work in life. So they think, is there free will? Is there not? Is there this? Is there that? Well, in life, you have to live with consequences of what you do, correct? Personally, for me, if you're saying you're looking for a romantic partner on this planet, correct? Does it not make more sense to find a romantic partner of someone out there who you have not spent a significant amount of time of your life with, but you find someone who's the right person and you have that time period where you get to know them better?
That's really specific, DSP.
What your differences are. You essentially find that one in a million who's right for you. Now, even that statement may be an over-exaggeration, because in reality, do you really think that everyone who falls in love is one in a million? Probably not. Probably, you know, it's people who they find someone who they get along with and then they want to spend the rest of their life with because they get along and they support each other and they love each other, etc.
Oh my God.
It's probably not a one in a million thing, correct? However, when it comes
you look at confused porn stars again.
Are we going to be romantic with? If you're someone you've already grown up with, someone who spent a significant amount of your time with, a brother, a sister, a family member already, right? Doesn't really have much meaning, does it? In my opinion, like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like of all the people who I'd want to spend the rest of my life with, it's not the people I spent my young years with. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I love my family, but for me to have a romantic relationship with someone for the rest of my life, I want to have someone who I went out there and I found someone who was meaningful to spend time with, who isn't me or isn't part of that core family that I've already have been forced to be with. Do you understand? Like, that's romance, is you find someone out there who you really connect with, but you've been through different life experiences, you've been through different things. Your brother and sister, you have not been, you're living in the same house. You've essentially had the same life, right? Especially,
no, you definitely didn't have the same life.
That doesn't make any sense to me at all, that people would want to be with someone who's a family member or anything like that. If anything, listen, do you like to get together with your family around the holidays or for special events or whatever? Keep them close? Sure.
How?
Care about them, you'll love them.
With this question, how are we getting together? Oh, okay.
Romantically fall
it's a curated family.
Family member. That just, it doesn't even, that whole idea of romantic love doesn't make
My
sense to me.
family is curated.
I don't think it
You know what I mean?
Perhaps people are misunderstanding what it is, what romantic love. That could be what it is. If that's the only kind of love and affection you've ever felt in your life was from your direct family members, then maybe that's why you have messed up thoughts in your head about romance. You know what I mean? And maybe some people, sadly, that's been their whole life. And they don't have a better situation. They don't understand what it means to actually romantically be in love with someone. For me, I want, you know, me and my wife, we come from totally different backgrounds. We do. And that's an amazing thing that we bring our own life experiences into the relationship we have together to make a unique union. It's those different experiences that allow us to become almost a whole that works together.
Oh, come on.
Grew up in the same situation, the same house, the same everything. You're two of the same person. How is that anything that's meaningful? You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So, very simply put, it's, you know, it has nothing to do with societal norms. It has to do with the whole notion of what romance really should be or what it is. That's my take on it. But the thing is, you can do whatever you want. In life, you could have romance with anything. You could have romance with this Xbox 3 controller right now, if you really wanted to. I don't think anyone's gonna stop you. But does it really have meaning? That's the real question. Okay. All right. I bet that they thought it was gonna be really stupid.
It was stupid. You comparing it to inanimate objects and animals.
Okay.
If you comparing a relationship
Again, completely
choice
what I feel that
to dating a rock or an elephant, then maybe you should just say that you don't support people doing it. Because I don't think you would support people dating rocks and elephants. Do whatever you want, man, as long as you're happy.
Someone who needs protecting and to be guided through life. And DSP maybe wants to be that person for Derich, so he wouldn't have to feel as though he once did when he was a kid. It makes sense for DSP to feel a special connection with Derich, since they are quite alike. Both are narcissists, both feel the need to be in control, with Derich wanting everyone to say his name right and demand to be told what to do, and DSP gaslighting his audience for them to provide financial stability for him. Both are incredibly delusional about the outside world's perspective on themselves. They both need to stay in their echo chambers for safekeeping, with Derich's mainly being Twitter. However, they both rely on DSP streams to feel comfortable, as they don't have to interact with real people face to face.
I don't know how many people Derich blocked on Twitter.
This is my
Didn't they take that away?
my wife, and the one day a week that I leave this house to do
I don't know. I only watch DSPN.
This right here, this laptop, this chat is my social interaction with the world. So that is
Coming at you through the power of the internet.
as if you were, you go to your place of work.
They both treat others badly, with Derich treating cam girls like shit and disrespecting the dead to be able to get likes from mattress actresses. And DSP disrespects his audience on a daily basis and treats them as though they are his employees who could not ever do their job right. Both feel as though that they have done nothing wrong, that they have done everything correct, as Derich sees no issues with what he posts and says on any social media platform. And DSP thinks that he is being successful with his business model, aka daily begging. They really do think that they're doing the right things, but they hate when anyone at all brings what exactly they're doing up for others to see.
But there's someone else who's ultimately responsible. And it's someone who definitely should take responsibility, but in a lot of cases, they don't. And I hate to say it, it's a series of bad choices have gotten us to where we are today. Ladies and gentlemen, the people that are responsible is us. It's our fault.
Both lack any true self-awareness and willingly show themselves for who they really are on social media, because that to them is their reality. As real people in person, face to face, scare both of them to willingly want to never interact with anyone else outside of doing so through a screen. Oh yeah, and they both love watching sweaty men grabbing all over each other in tiny little outfits to pin each other on the floor in front of thousands of spectators cheering them on. Because of course they do. I truly believe, at the very least, that DSP genuinely likes Derich. He has even said that he'd be happy to do something that he has never expressed with anyone else before. Actually meet Derich in person.
50-bit Bic cheered and said, would I like to meet Derich on one of my days off? I would like to meet Derich someday. That would be nice, you think?
He said this back when he was on Twitch. So Derich was around 18-ish at the time from what I found. And I can actually believe it, seeing as this is the age when he allegedly met Panda Lee. And this is DSP's usual response to anyone either mentioning being within the same universe as him,
and to the fucking piece of shit who does a super chat and threatens me in chat, how about you go fuck yourself, you fucking human piece of fucking fecal matter.
Human fecal matter.
Me in my fucking chat, go fuck yourself, you mentally ill, challenged idiot. Fuck you. All right, Josh, you're banned now too, since you're gonna fucking be a piece of shit.
You broke the law.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let people come into my chat and threaten me. Okay, yeah, it sounds like a good idea, right?
or at the very least, wanting to play with him in an online game.
Paseo says, do you believe this playthrough would be better if you were doing co-op with other people? No. Play with others, play with others, play with us. Join the party, play with us. Join the party. Come on, friends list, add me, add. No, shut the fuck up.
In a way, I truly believe that DSP not only sees a bit of himself when he was younger in Derich, but he really does try to act like a father figure to him, for, if nothing more, than to maintain control of their dynamic, especially as DSP has addressed that he and Kat will never have kids, at least biological ones.
People make fun of me for calling it my family. That my wife and Kat are not a family. Fuck you. You want to talk about ignorant? That's the definition of fucking ignorance. If you don't understand that just because I don't have a kid, somehow I don't have a family. You're out of your mind. I know this sounds crazy, but listen to this. They told me many times over the years, oh, they kept all my kids' stuff in their attic just in case I have kids and I want to give it to my kids. And I want you to think about how crazy that sounds.
Yeah, how crazy. What an idiot.
Kids would I give
You are so dumb.
my kids the stuff when I was a kid. I don't want my kid playing with fucking He-Man figures from the 1980s. I don't want them using
Why not?
a stroller from the 1980s. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know.
What's wrong with a toy from the 80s that
Yes, my parents
was supposed to be good? Wait a minute.
Don't I want kids? I'm too old for kids. I'm 40 years old. Financially, I'm not that sound. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I might be. Basically, I'm at a point in my life now where if I maintain the course of what I'm doing right now, I should be able to hopefully, fingers crossed, refinance my home within the next couple of years. And if I do that, then I should be all right. And then I'll finally be financially sound, but I'll be in my 40s. I'm not gonna have kids. I don't want kids, first of all. And then on top of that, it's too late to have kids. It's not, I don't have the money to do it, to raise kids. And I
don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Just because I can have kids, I should have them. I've never been of that mentality. For me, it's if I was going to have kids, it had to be within my means. It had to be that I know I could provide for those children and give them a really good life. I can't do that. I know I can't. I absolutely positively know I can't. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to have
this fucking song. This is like an earworm, man.
Messed up. Absolutely not. No, my wife and I have decided against children for various different reasons. Many different reasons, actually. Some people say, "Oh, is it because of you being an online content creator and the hate you get?" Yeah, that's part of it. Not gonna lie, that's 100% a factor. If I was a beloved content creator who wasn't harassed and constantly had people trying to ruin my life, maybe I'd be more apt to thinking about having a kid. But since that's the case, it probably wouldn't make sense to have a kid and have people try to make their life a living hell as much as mine, right? So that's one factor. But there's many other factors as well that have come into play, and we are not going to have kids. So, could I have a kid and possibly afford to raise the kid? Possibly. My income isn't guaranteed. It's certainly not as steady as like a 9-to-5 salary job. At the same time, I've had 9-to-5 salary jobs that I thought were steady, and then I got laid off, and it ruined everything, right? So,
Shroom Dukem raid.
That kind of thing has never been steady regardless. This job I have as a YouTuber, as crazy as it is, and the ups and downs and the fluctuations and the changes I've had to do over the years, has been my most steady occupation, and I've made more money doing this than anything else I've ever done in my life. I don't really think that the money is really the factor, okay?
So it wouldn't be too far-fetched to think, why have a whole new kid when he can simply just adopt someone else's kid as his own and help him to become his very own version of DSP.
I'm close to the
if Derich doesn't go ahead and change his ways, odds are he'll just become another Skippy.
So I
almost
just
done,
got done with work, and I swung by to pick up some groceries.
You beat
and
Dead Space?
I was
Dude, I didn't even start it
I'm
yet.
not going to look at these again ever the same way.
I meant to.
Especially
It'll
when
happen.
she lives 3 blocks away from where it is that I buy groceries.
This is a surprise visit.
Yeah, no, I gave her 0 notice. In fact, I spent the majority of the day sending her messages saying, "I don't get why you don't like me," essentially stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? I need to, I know that we're going to be friends for forever. I just have a crush on you, and I cannot get her to reply back in any form whatsoever of, "Do you even like me?" a little bit back, which is probably a pretty good indication that she doesn't, but she avoids talking about it every time I bring it up, like, just wondering, just a little bit.
Open these.
Yeah, she does that all the time. So I thought, as a peace offering for having messaged her like 4 times today, "Do you like me? Check yes or no," that I would bring by the Klondike bar.
We really did kiss. She and I kissed the one time. It was amazing. If you haven't kissed her yet, you'll definitely enjoy it. Go for it. She's amazing. Oh, now I'm rooting for you guys as a couple. I said to her, "I've got a yes or no question that I'm sure would be pretty easy for you to answer. When you and Dave went camping, did you guys have sex?" That was the yes or no question. Is that not my place to ask? That was the yes or no.
We're going to take you for a journey on the color spectrum of how beautiful the sky is at Earth. I'm not going to answer
Man,
that.
this is so out of context, and I'm just waiting for it to be over with. It's taking so long to end, and I don't know why it's happening. It's how people feel when they open my stream, and that's why they leave.
Consider it. It was the like seat.
This shit like a Family Guy segue, dude.
Sure, yeah.
Or am I like saying like, is it?
And you don't know fucking Batman or some shit.
What about a friendly seat?
And since Derich has been watching DSP,
Thank God it's over with. Derich, that's Derich's best friends, I think. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure that DSP will call this idea BS, since he has said before that Derich is not family.
Only Use Me Blade tipped me $1.50 and says, would you do a stream with your family, Cat, Derich, and Jack?
I should have paid more
Derek's
attention.
not part of my family. You think you're funny. I'm not even going to read the rest of that because you're a jackass.
Oh my god. He walked away with it, he came back. Derich loves these toys. Derich loves any...
Oh yeah, this clip.
Jasper loves the toy, not Derich. Derich, Jasper loves any ribbon toy. Jasper loves any ribbon toy. He always has.
So you mean this isn't real? One of the only things I couldn't truly wrap my head around, again, besides why Derich isn't in jail.
Now I like you, now I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, right? Booty, a man's
Look at this fucking actual inmate.
was more important.
It's like a Roderick video.
Was with how Derich no longer supports DSP using his parents' credit card. Something that Phil is actually aware of.
I was wondering that would be in here.
A bunch of super chats here. One joking about stealing his mother's credit card, which isn't funny, by the way. You shouldn't make jokes like that.
Why Phil otherwise treats him so well? Hell, OIC, I mean Jinx.
Jinx obviously was only iced coffee.
Shit, I mean Ryan. Ryan, everyone. It's Ryan.
So Ryan, Jinx, excuse me. Jinx tipped me $100 again. Again. $100 from Jinx.
With how much OIC has supported Phil, thousands and thousands of dollars both directly as tips, super chats, and gifted memberships, especially during his last Fez streak, giving Phil hundreds in one night during an Oblivion night stream, DSP remains rather distant from OIC, or Only Iced Coffee. It could be that OIC came out to DSP.
Alright, Only Iced Coffee. 27 months. 27 months.
He called him He Sensed Him.
Ages. How you doing?
He don't fucking give a fuck about anyone but himself.
But thanks for re-upping your membership. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Perhaps OIC is in love with Phil, which would explain why they simp so hard for him, giving him so much money, all just based on hope.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Maybe one day wanting to replace Kat to be able to support Phil both in-house and on streams? Who knows? DSP is thankful for OIC's support, but treats them nowhere near the same level of how he treats Derich. DSP has been...
What about Vidar in a red wig?
...streams and chat before.
Alright, so apparently Only Iced Coffee is saying he has talked to detractors before. He hasn't confirmed that this interview is real, but he says he has talked to the detractors before. Alright, so Only Iced Coffee, allow me to ask you publicly.
Why? What the hell, man? Use your brains. I know you got some.
Say to them would be immediately used for drama purposes. Seriously, like anything you say is always absolutely positively twisted for something negative, something dramatic, something bad. I think you're well aware of this, actually, which is what's kind of baffling to me, that you would still talk to them and waste your time and just cause problems for everybody, right? Because you know that's exactly what happens, right? Like, I mean, this is common sense talk here, that the moment you waste time on them is, you know, here comes a million fucking stories about it. Here comes things that this meant this and this meant that and this meant this. Personally, I haven't heard anything these guys are talking about or saying that is you or not. I can't even say, oh, this is you, this isn't, because I don't know. I haven't heard it. I don't care. I don't want to pay attention to it. But why on earth?
What a bad segment.
Would you be doing that? Do you not understand that that's just a pain in everyone's...
Why would you do this thing? But I don't care if you did it, and I'm not gonna look it up. But why would you do it? I don't know if you did it, by the way.
Oh, did you see there was an interview? Did you see that this happened? You see it loud to me? No one cares. Seriously, we're here to sit here and enjoy ourselves and have a good time, right? That's what my streams are about. That's what they've always been about. We're not here for any of this bullshit on the outside. And let's be very honest and transparent up front here. Only Iced Coffee used to be a very huge supporter of this stream, right? Back when I was on Twitch in particular, he used to gift a ridiculous amount of subs. He would tip, he would contribute in many different ways. Then he was a moderator for me for a while, and that helped out a ton, okay?
They
But
were.
so much drama
And it wasn't an April Fool's joke.
Only Iced Coffee, that it became such a hassle. Every day was something talking about him. Oh, this and that and this and that. It's like, Jesus, man. Like, I just want to fucking come to stream and say, it's time for gaming. It's time for fun, everyone. Let's be chill. And every day you get these people coming in saying all this stupid shit. It's like, dude, man,
It gets to be so much. Like, I just want to fucking unplug from this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So Only Iced Coffee, please, you gotta understand something here, all right? Personally, I don't care what you do in your personal life. I really don't. The best way to go about in life, all right? Mind your own business and keep my name out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Why do I have to hear about,
How would we keep your name out of your mouth? You make content, DSP. Whatever, I know what you mean. You can't even talk about him in his chat.
You know what I'm saying? Just leave it the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Let me have my chill streams in peace. I'm publicly saying it to Only Iced Coffee. Cut the shit. Don't involve yourself with any of their bullshit. Any of it. The moment you say a word to anyone, oh, here's an email that I had. Here's a fucking conversation. You've already fucked up. You've already made a huge mistake. All you've done is made pain and suffering and drama for everyone around you on the internet, and no one deserves that, right? What the fuck did we ever do to be dragged into this vortex of horse shit? Just fucking stop it. And you know what? If that means moving on
man.
and not involving yourself with my streams ever again, then don't. If you can't control yourself, then don't. Go.
Don't.
It's okay.
Go.
You can go and you have drama elsewhere and don't involve me with it. Seriously. Just get the fuck out of here.
Just as they did in Aquateal's chat.
I like him just basically telling OSC to leave right there. It's fire.
Oh, AKA
2B is cute. No.
Look at this weeb shit.
I just noticed the save point disappeared.
Weeb shit. That's why OSC got them banned, because it is them.
I don't know why you're in here, but okay.
OSC stopping by quite a bit, almost in a manner of taunting other chatters to be able to ask why they support Phil so much, and then jump to Phil's stream to gift memberships to piss off Aquateal's chat.
Oh, there it is, guys. 20 memberships.
Yeah, he don't hide this.
However,
Indefinitely.
there's been a Detractor chat as well. I mentioned earlier that Derich was in the Side Scrollers chat, where Keem and Craig were made aware of his presence.
I'm looking in the chat real quick, and they mentioned one of DSP's biggest fans is in the chat. One of his biggest. Sorry, I just totally off topic. Yep. But I'm just staring at the chat.
Derich IP's in the house.
Do you have a message for Derich?
And
it's never the real Derich. Derich not gonna go to anybody else's chat besides DSP.
Derich did the worst offense in that comparison,
and
but somehow
cam girls.
But
maybe he'll be in like a HIPAA chat one day or some shit.
Now that he's an adult and may potentially get a degree, that means
he's gonna be in a VTuber's chat.
I care about money. I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
Thanks, Derich.
Derich then would be able to go back to supporting Phil. As with time, the whales have started to beach themselves, leaving the few remaining to carry the burden of keeping DSP from getting a real job. Phil may be pulling the same tactic that, for example, in high school, a girl asked me in science class, "Would you switch seats with me so I can sit with my friends before we're assigned our seats? I'll love you forever." Derich would be open arms for such an offer. However, I simply asked back, "What's my name?" And that conversation ended with the quickness. So, coming back to the original question, with everything now said and done, why does DSP protect Derich so much?
The world may never know.
And sometimes, some questions are better left unanswered since we may not be ready to hear the truth.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm curious to see what you all came up with. And I'm sure that there's several other theories and speculations out there. And I'm certain that many will consider my idea absolute bullshit, since I wasn't going as harsh on DSP and Derich on their dynamic. However, do I even believe my own speculation at this point?
Sure. What the fuck?
I would like to meet Derich someday. That would be nice. You think?
DSP, you recently brought up having a suggestion box thread to try to better your channel. And since you have banned me from your channel, I'll give you your suggestion here. Get rid of Derich. Disassociate with him. No longer acknowledge him or protect him. For him to actually learn and better himself as a person, he needs to realize that the real world is not within your streams, not in your chat, and you cannot protect him from real life consequences. With his track record of what he's said online and his disturbing interests, it seems as though only a matter of time before what is said and done online is taken offline, unless Derich seeks actual professional help. But with that being incredibly unlikely,
nope.
If you care for what little of your integrity and self-respect that you have left, get rid of Derich. The sooner, the better.
TSM, 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 TSM.
Imagine getting rid of Derich, DSP's most prized and beloved community member.